Um.
All right, today's episode brought to you by the word
Oh, yeah.
minutia.
Minutia, yeah. Give us the definition on that.
Or minutiae, or minutiae, or minnow.
Minnow?
Yes, there's also a tiny thing you don't care about. A minnow is the minutia of the ocean. That's why the words are so similar. That's etymology. That's it.
I didn't get a definition, but okay, we'll move on anyway.
What he just
You got
defined
an
it.
analogy.
Oh, an
Yeah,
analogy.
I got an analogy. It's not a definition. Yeah. Okay. So we're picking back up. You guys, Sug's back. Hey, Sug's returned. Being born rather by a new buddy.
Oridithar.
Yeah, I think they're friends. I don't know. Seems new. Probably relationship's pretty fresh. Suggs landed. Y'all did some probing with the Feathergill Knights. They kind of want to go off and look for Thrall. Then Ananias did his typical yelling, and just demeaning them, which is pretty par for him. I think Stug nodded, just kind of rolled with it. Aside from that, pretty sure Ananias is a werewolf.
I have the potential to become a werewolf. I'm not one yet.
Yeah, so Ananias is a werewolf, and he's a wereman. And I don't know, you guys are still kind of figuring out what to do. Life's happening.
There are were women, I guess. I mean, it's important to
like a were-man is like saying a man. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
where is the man part of werewolf?
Correct. Yeah, I didn't say were-elf.
Oh, true.
Yeah, I said were-man.
I'm a human again. You need to change it back to human.
No, it says half-elf.
I should have said were Homo sapiens.
You're a human again?
Huh?
When did you become human?
You're. Never mind. Let's move on.
Crap. I was really on.
You were a wereman.
The elf side of him doesn't wear. It's just the man side. Does that make?
That's true. A half elf is basically a were-elf.
Were-elf. Thank you.
Okay.
A were-elf.
Yeah. So you are a were-elf right now. You're a were-man were-elf.
Got it.
Yeah, you're were. So he's were. Slightly lycanthropic. And the floor is yours. What do you guys want to do? It's
once more into the reach, my friends.
I think it's time to roll on back.
Had we taken a long rest? Or
y'all have taken a long rest,
did.
And so we're kind of picking back up just after that. Ananias, I think,
gave
some words of encouragement. Forget what they were. They probably didn't make any sense.
He did. Say
He hasn't actually said them yet. But Ananias, I can fix it. Do you want me to?
I actually do.
Are you sure?
As amusing as it would be, and as many grand tales there would be to tell, I fear I would not still be here to tell them, and I don't trust Stug to do my part. So, yeah, I think you're gonna have to fix me, please. Wait, how much does it cost? Like, it's not another diamond, is it? Okay.
It's probably like some string and like a pound of bubble gum.
A candle.
She might need the mayonnaise from the jar.
Do you need mayo?
You need mayo?
We did the long rest.
No, it's actually not even. It doesn't even cost anything. It's visual and cinematic. So I just gotta do my things.
Is the mayo still in the jar? Because it can
no, there's not much left of it. If you took a scraper, you could probably get some of the stuff on the outside.
Gotcha.
But
how often does it refill? We slept.
It's ready to go.
Dawn the next day, I think.
Well, he can choose. He can choose.
Oh, hey, since we slept, are we on the 20th of Marpenoff now?
Listen,
I thought it was we slept, or I thought we rested in the middle of the morning.
Oh, yeah, I think it was noon. Like You're right. It's like 8 p.m. or something.
Dates are very. I'm gonna have to do some arcane research, and really get into some notes to figure out what date.
I've been keeping track. My notes are the 16th, 17th, 18th, and 19th of Marpenoff.
Yeah, let's just say that we're on Marpenoff, the month, and you're somewhere in a 10-day. Don't worry too much about it until it,
Until it matters.
Until it matters. There's some.
Don't worry
deadlines.
about it until I quiz you later.
Well, there's some deadlines. It's just you got a little. Unless you guys want to go on a vacay, you got some. Y'all doing pretty good. Pretty good, all
I'm
things
feeling
considered.
good.
Yeah.
How
Not
long
bad
until
for
dawn?
a month and a half of work, huh?
How long until dawn? Because that is
well,
when I can
the next
stuff.
solar event is actually dusk.
Our long rest didn't even get us past dusk.
Nope.
Sweet.
Nope.
All right.
But you are entering the afternoon. I mean, well, you're in the afternoon. You're entering evening. How about them apples?
So it's like 6?
It's yeah. We'll say it's a solid 6 p.m. right now.
It doesn't specify what part of the Earth dawn has to hit for this to refill, so I'm going to assume that it was manufactured somewhere where dawn is about to hit.
Understood.
Okay.
But didn't you mayonnaise it yesterday?
I did.
Yeah.
Wait. Is it the same day? No, it's a different day.
No, you mayonnaised it for the bear, right?
That
That was
literally
this
was
morning.
the
If
same
it was the
day.
bear, yeah.
Yeah, it was the
That was the
same
bear.
day.
Yeah, I know. In audience, this
God.
has been arguably 4 months in
Yeah.
time. We talked
It's
a
the
lot. We
same
don't get
dang
anything done.
day.
So yeah, you.
I don't know though, because didn't
No, because
how long did Stug fly
I
back?
thought he
to
already
us?
had the mayonnaise in it.
If I can make
For
a meta sort of
no,
commentary
that's
right
all
here.
still the same day. by
Part
the
of the
way.
reason we're all on the same day is because we're arguing about mayonnaise right now instead of going into a dungeon. So I think we
Well,
should
I
probably
was trying
just
to
progress.
That's a little too meta. Allow me to explain. On the 19th of Marpanoff, real early in the morning, you guys woke up at Feathergale Tower, and we're like, let's get a raid going. And you flew out. You killed a lot of people. Kiri brought a bear back to life using mayonnaise. You're right.
yeah, I
You
guess
didn't
we
kill
did.
people first.
Yeah,
you
we
met
did.
some
We
weird
killed a few.
people. Kiri brought a bear back to life. Then y'all had an epic charge. Then you killed a whole bunch of people. This is all the same
Doug
day.
got turned into a caterpillar.
This happened around 9 a.m. Stug got turned into a caterpillar, and then got eaten by a bird, and that bird went back to Great Forest. Stug met a tree person. We won't get into the weeds on it. Maybe him and Kiri can talk about it sometime. And now he's got a griffin. That's weird. Got him with a stick. This is all the same day, by the way. Griffins are fast. He flew really far, and he's back. Got back around, let's just say 1 p.m. to make life easy. Y'all had a long rest. I don't know. We're gonna say 6 or 7 now. Good naps happened. You got stuff transcribed. Some people leveled up. They're feeling great. Everyone's
Good
stretching.
morning, I'm awake. Good morning.
Now it's time to hit the club. Okay, so that's
Time
where
to hit
we're
the
at.
club.
And it's still the 19th of Marpanoff. Okay, that's.
Yeah,
I'm putting
You
a
can
note,
rally
GM
time.
note,
You
time
can
to hit the
rally.
club. I'll put that note in there. So
Here, I'll type it. I'll type it in my notes, Pookha.
yeah, so are you guys getting out of here? Are y'all flying off?
Great. So Anadius has confirmed that he would like me to heal
I
cure.
provided verbal consent.
I touch him.
I'm a witness.
It's part of the requirement.
Oh,
Okay.
Lord, we've been
And-
witnessing this touch.
Shut
Okay.
up.
Do we
What are you
play? Is it that kind of touch or?
It's 6 seconds, guys. Shut up.
It's episode
6
69.
seconds.
Just need a minute.
It's
That's
an
all I
action.
need,
It takes an
baby.
action. That's all it says.
I
6
tried to type in
seconds.
Shalon cures Anadius, and I typed in Shalon curse Anadius.
What a long touch. Does it require eye contact?
Unbreaking. I'll do it anyway.
Okay, great. Shalon just like touches you and closes her eyes and like mumbles,
You know I'm looking
and
at
that's,
you.
and that's it. You're now cured, or
Look at-
presumably you're cured.
From the
I
other
feel-
side, Shalon, don't worry. Everyone has these moments. It's okay.
It's great to see you two, Stug.
Oh yeah.
Am I better?
Hey, is Arenithor still eating vulture wings right now? Is that?
The Renthor's just kind of like hanging out. Renthor
Renthor's
finished
going to the
eating,
dungeon with us.
and
How is he gonna go in the dungeon with us?
Apparently, he hypothetically could fit.
Renthor's just kind of hanging out,
Oh.
just looking
Oh,
around,
that's
waiting.
Has Kiri spoken with Arenithar yet?
I can't.
Why?
He's not a beast. He's a monstrosity.
Oh. If I polymorph someone into a different type, honest question. We don't need to use this now.
Mm-hmm.
But if I polymorph someone into a beast, would
Mhm.
that permit Kiri to speak with that entity?
Yeah, using common, absolutely.
No,
Like
I mean
if she
like
talks common and that person knows common, yeah. Their ability to respond would be pretty limited though. Like you could maybe give them a pencil in their mouth and they could like write some stuff. It'd be tough. Like
but
imagine
if
being a bird. How would you communicate to people IRL? Like I'm in a bird's body right now. I gotta talk to these people. What would you do? Like peck their head or like
I'm just thinking
find a bowl of sand and start spelling letters?
there
That's
might
what
be
I was
some
thinking. I was like, I might
situation-
start spelling some words.
Uh-huh.
Might be some situation in the future where that would be helpful. If there's someone you need to communicate with that we can't, if we polymorph them into someone who would be able to understand, if that understanding would translate to the other beasts.
Yeah,
Or
sort of
whatever.
like a like if you were to think like a ancient, almost eternal baby tortoise that was left in a wagon out front of a tower. Something
Yeah.
like the
By the way,
ability to
I
communicate
do
with a creature
do
like that.
ritual cast speak with animals. By the way, before we
Okay,
go anywhere.
Then
Doesn't
you
that
take
take
your
like an
time,
hour?
you draw your circles and sprinkle your berries, and
Oh no goodness, twofers. Sorry.
you cast speak with animals. What do you do?
Am I cursed?
She didn't have to cast that to
I had
talk to
spoken
you.
to the Feathergales, correct?
I tried to talk
Telling
to the
them-
griffin,
You haven't
but I'm
spoken
pretty sure
to-
it doesn't work.
You haven't spoken to them until prior to this long rest when you kind of landed and they were asking questions about Thrul, and you and an audience kind of made your comments, and they kind of flew back. I mean, they kind of just backed off and yeah.
They had decided to like wait for us when we come back up, right? We convinced them of that because I believe Anades had rolled for that. I think.
Yeah.
All
In
right,
other words, they
just
want to
making
go
sure.
off and look for Thrul, and y'all convinced them not to do that.
So, like, nah, dogs.
Yeah, they're just kind of holding the area. And by holding the
But it
area,
gives
I
them-
mean doing miscellaneous acrobatics. And you think they may be trying to like, can we make another tower here? They're kind of eyeballing it, like this is a pretty cool site for Tower 2. It needs a lot of work.
Make
though.
them do busy work in building a second tower.
So, Kiri, what do you
Daydreaming.
say to Arenithar?
Oh, hello, Renethar. Nice to meet you. I'm glad you've decided to come to join us. My name's Carrie Moonshadow.
When you say that, Arenithar's head snaps right to you, and you see these humongous eyes just like peer right at you, and kind of squints and
Kiri,
turns.
your snack size. Back up a little bit.
And Arenithar approaches you rapidly and like pretty quickly, and just kind of leans in and examines you real close.
I bow down before the griffin.
You make yourself even smaller.
You see Stub pull out the stick
here.
again, like a little bit behind her. Like,
I'm so happy to meet your acquaintance, Arenithar. Thank you for returning Stug to us.
One second, sorry, hold on, I gotta pull something up.
Arenithar takes Kiri in his mouth.
I do assume Kiri's like the snack size for.
Kiri, give me a
She's the snack that smiles back.
Goldfish.
Give me a nature or animal handling check. Your preference. Okay. You get the feeling that there is a language barrier here. But you're kind of giving it your all, right? You're using a combination of spoken voice, mannerisms, and even your telepathy to try to communicate with this very foreign, large, but still a creature of nature beast.
Majestic.
Regal.
And what you get is
Joe, that's too
yeah.
funny.
What you get is kind of like a and like a scratching of claws. What you get is an impression in your mind, like, oh, this is weird, and that impression is who are you that can speak my words?
Whoa, you can't understand me. That's amazing. I said I'm Carrie Moonshadow. I'm part of the Emerald Enclave.
You see
Come from your
Renathar's head
forest.
twitching again.
I know the Oak Father. Look, I have some of his acorns in my oak tree here. See?
Are you an
He's
orc slayer like this one? And you see his head kind of look at Stug.
I don't understand, so I'm still just holding the stick as I'm beating my
I
open
assume
palm.
all we hear is squaw, squaw, and then
Essentially, I mean, I can keep repeating that, but I don't know how quickly that'll get old.
And so he asked me what?
Are you an orc slayer like this one? And
I
kind of looked at
I
Stug.
have slayed orcs before. Stug slayed orcs. I think all of us have slayed orcs.
Good. This one bested me in battle.
Stug beat you in battle?
And therefore, I
What?
will bear him. So long as we slay orcs.
There's orcs.
Where? See the head
actually-
snap up.
Now, don't be fooled. Sometimes they're
The
disguised as
wings
human.
kind of
We'll point 'em out.
open up.
I'm
You
not
can't
sure
understand
Look
him.
currently.
Where
I'm not
are
sure
they?
where they are currently.
Full alert. Arethar's full alert. Like, what's happening?
I'm sorry, Renethar. I'm not sure where the orcs are right now. But I'm sure we will come across them again very soon.
I know where they are. I can take you there. We should go now. Are we ready to leave?
I'm not sure we're ready yet. Guys, Renethar wants to know if we're ready to leave. He wants to take us to where to fight more orcs.
Are the orcs downstairs?
Are the orcs downstairs in the cave?
Did you ask that to a Renethar?
Uh-huh.
Orcs are in caves, yes. I know where they are.
Can you fit down in the cave?
Kieran. Look, I think he's mine, and just tell him he's going to be waiting up here when we bring up the orcs.
Doug, I don't think he is yours. He says he's willing
My
to carry you
Home
because
was in a cave. It's there they attacked me.
you bested
Killed
him
me
in
God.
battle.
in ways.
It's got a
Oh, he used to live in a
backstory.
cave.
This is
He
more of
used
a
to live in
backstory
a
than I
cave.
have. Let's just go.
Orcs killed his family. No wonder you want to fight them.
I've returned to my home, but they have left. I've tracked them, but there were too many.
Well, we will make sure. We're trying to fight off the orcs and all the fire cult.
There's orcs here?
There might be down in the cave. When did we last fight orcs? I don't even remember.
Where's their cave? Looks around.
Down this way. I point over to where the spiraling
In the
thing
man
is.
structure?
Uh-huh.
Oh. I'm thinking of another cave, not that one.
He says there's a different cave around here somewhere, guys.
Thank you. I was about to say, this is fascinating. I'd love to get into it, but I mean,
He said that orcs killed his family, and he used to live in a cave, and he went back. He tried to defeat all the orcs, and that's why he wants to kill all the orcs.
Okay,
so let's bring him down.
tell them there's orcs in the fire cult. Tell them the fire
Like
cult
there
is
might-
for orcs. Fancy
I don't know
clothes.
if there's orcs in the fire cult or not, but that's what we're going to go fight.
Kiri, can you ask him? Does he eat orc? Should I? If we kill an orc, should we bring it back and feed it
Doug
to
wants
him?
to know if you eat orc. Do you want us to bring you back an orc to eat?
Not particularly.
He said
more
no,
interested in
not really.
eradicating them.
He just wants
So,
to
like-
kill them.
Like a live one, so he plays with it, or
No, he just wants to kill them. He
Their
doesn't want to
forces are ravaging the countryside.
I know they are. They're burning and breaking everything. We've got to get rid of them.
I was the protector of the forest. Told me this one would assist in the killing of them.
Oh, Stug will definitely assist. I'm going to help assist you in protecting the forest.
what am I assisting with? I'm sorry,
Killing
I
the
don't
orcs.
understand.
You're helping
I
with killing the
heard-
orcs.
Yeah.
Stug would like go back to around the group. Like, what is happening right now? This is
Are we
I don't
going
know.
downstairs or not?
Carrie and a bird yelling at each other. I'm ready
Squaw,
to-
squaw!
Just another Tuesday.
So Carrie, what's the deal here? Are we ready to go down? Is Renethar going with us?
Arenithar, can you fit down in there?
Where?
Go with us? Down in the cave in the man structure?
I don't see a cave. It's a tower.
Well, there's an opening inside the tower.
An
Right?
opening.
Isn't that... Wait, I turned and looked at it. Right? Isn't that where it is?
It's behind a door somewhere.
There's the hole in the bottom
There's
of
a-
the.
It's like a hole.
There's a
like-
door?
Hole in the bottom of the camp. There's a hole in the bottom of the camp.
No, in the bottom of the tower. We moved all the stuff out of
You
the
seem
way.
unsure about this cave.
Here, Aranithar, come this way. I'll show you. I take him over to where it is.
Stug would just.
I don't remember
what
how
have you
big it
all
is.
been doing the past day? I was
Renethar
gone.
will like watch you as you walk off and look at Stug, and just kind of
He can't
Stug, I think it's
understand
waiting
you.
for you.
he'll,
Like Stug
he'll
would make
follow
eye
after you.
contact, and it would just be like, "Sup."
He'll follow after you, Kiri.
Here, this hole, this cave. Can you fit down in there? I don't know how big it is.
Are you
versus-
pointing at
super-
the opening
You're
of the
in a world
tower?
with
Because
magic
everything's really
and
large to
destruction
me.
and big beefy guys, and you're worried about perhaps the doorway is too narrow, not up to code for an Arenithar. We can get him in there
So,
if we have the will. We
Kiri,
can get
there-
a bird in a hole.
Kiri, there's a
Straight
there's a
them down.
tower. There's a tower here, right?
Uh-huh.
That maybe has a door opening about 10 feet wide. Well, let's just say 10 feet tall. Okay.
Is there a map that can show us that?
The rest of that's brick. Y'all have seen the map. I'm not pulling the map up again. You've seen the map. It's seared to your brain because we've been here for 8 weeks. Okay, you know what the map looks like. There's a tower. Inside the tower is all the rubble, right? Remember that little imps were setting on fire?
Did we ever put it
Okay.
all out?
Yeah.
I mean,
There's a tidal
there
wave.
was a
Why use
tidal
water?
wave. There was a tidal wave in there. It's smolder. It's just chaos. Okay. The point is there's wet, burnt, slightly damp, soaking, smoking wood, and there's a there is an opening, a passageway in the back. And that passageway, the opening, for sake of conversation, we're going to say it's about 10 by 10 too, okay? Because that's what it looks like on the
10
map.
by 10 and 2 inches, or 10 by 10 as well?
10 by 10, 6 inches. Let's just use tenths instead of inches. So like 6/10.
What?
All right. Well, how big is a Renethar? Now we need to know this. See if we can fit through a hole.
Does this world use imperial measurements?
US
Renethar is
standard.
pretty big.
Close.
It would, it'd be tight. It'd be,
But doable.
Sounds possible.
All right, Kiri, what's he say? Does he? think he
Renethar's
can
pretty
fit?
big. Renethar would be, touching every edge. Going down this here passageway.
It's a pretty tight squeeze, guys.
Just
Perhaps
one of us.
Aranithar should stay up here and protect our backs.
He's gonna ditch us.
with I assume you did say it to the group. Sub would come up to Renethar and give him like a slight little head pat.
But a Jedi mind trick here?
maybe a little bit behind his ears.
Well, if you're
I think Renethar
scritching him,
has
he'll
ears.
lean into it.
See, like
Yeah,
little
he has
scritches.
ears.
Yeah,
Renethar has
he likes
ears.
scritches.
You can see him.
Do you want to stay up here, Renethar? Do you want to eat the rest of that vulture? How about you kill anyone who comes out of this hole when we go down there, huh?
He's talking to you like a baby.
I know, but I like these scritches. This feels nice. How did you do it with the hands? What are those? Gauntlets. Just the right amount.
Stuck would look at Kira and be like, is that a yes? I think it's a yes. Right? We're good?
He just likes the scritches.
I'll give him more scritches. Wait, does that mean you didn't understand me?
Yeah, he didn't understand you.
Well, maybe you can with the cawing.
Oh, yeah, he wants to know if you can fit down in there and go with us.
But of course I can fit down there and go with. I was asking if he wanted to stay up here.
She's not talking to you, Stug.
Oh no, he wants to know if you want to stay up here and keep our back. My bad.
If I won't, I will do what that one tells me.
He said,
Stug.
"Oh, you don't really have to do what he tells you."
I do. It's a matter of honor.
Oh, wow.
That caw sounded like dissension.
No. He said he would stay up here.
Bad call. Call.
He said he'd stay up here.
All right. Tell him he's in charge.
You apparently are in charge of the feathergales and the other birds, but you're not supposed to eat them.
If he finds a horse, he can eat it. Tell him.
No, you can't eat our horses.
No, if he finds a horse, not our horse. Wait, I didn't hear that. I'm sorry.
But what can I eat?
You can't eat people. You can't eat the Feathergale Knight's birds.
You see like rough like.
There's dead bodies around. Maybe we can feed him the dead bodies.
And you can't eat our horses, but anything else you can eat.
You have horses?
You can't eat my horses.
The horses are at the feather.
I don't smell any.
We don't have any of our horses here.
Yeah,
right?
you're right. Our horses aren't here.
I do smell horses. Kind of backs up a little bit. You see him looking around.
You just ate a whole vulture.
Kind of down the hill.
You can't eat the elk.
I do smell horses. He kind of walks down the hill.
All right, thanks for having our back, Renethar.
Horse.
Is that a yes, Kieran? Is that he's down? He's in?
Are you gonna watch our backs and be in charge?
Seems to not be paying any mind to you at the moment.
I think he's gonna go eat a horse.
He
smells horses.
Not our horses, so
y'all see a Renethar just kind of walking off in the direction of one of those camps down the hill.
Did the stoners leave yet?
Well, they might not be able to now.
Yeah, I think their transportation's gonna get eaten.
So what
that bird looks hungry.
Yeah.
Are we ready to go? No. We have.
By the way, I was a worm. I came back. That's a Renethor. What's going on?
When he says that's a Renethor like gives two heavy flaps and kind of shoots up into this smoke. You guys really can't see him anymore.
Okay,
he's real hungry.
We have a waste. We could have brought him down there with us, but it's okay. Everything's fine. Everything's okay.
I don't think he can fit down there.
Oh my god, we can teleport people all over the place. We can do
Is it a big cave down there?
We could blow up the whole mountain if we wanted to. We are gods, and you're worried about whether the door is up to code. I cannot believe this. We could get a bird into a dungeon.
I was worried about him like literally walking through the dungeon with this. That's what I was actually worried about. Not just getting
the only dimensions you guys have seen is this initial opening and the
staircase.
The staircase that kind of loops back and forth amongst itself, and there's That's where that 10 by 10 by 10 kind of dimension that I'm giving you is.
Yeah. So, did you guys go down here? What have you guys been doing past day?
You've only been gone 3 hours. Leave it
was
alone. Chill
forever.
out.
I leveled up.
What does
We
that
took a
mean?
nap.
What is leveling up?
Yeah,
We
I
took a nap.
slept. I feel a little better now.
We met a lady that gave us the cure to cure an audience of werewolfism.
Which may have happened. I don't know.
We killed a bunch of people, so you couldn't add those.
I
stats
cast it.
here.
I used the spell slot. I don't know.
Yeah. Sorry, you can't use those stats to add any more lines to your armor.
Who's got 15 or higher passive perception?
Not me.
Do what? I have 19.
15 or higher passive perception? Just checking.
Me.
Not I.
Oh, okay.
Stug's passive perception is pretty low because he hasn't added his 10 hit points, even though everyone else can read. So
Oh,
Get wrecked. Okay,
To
yeah.
be fair, I just saw
I
that.
also have a 15 passive. I just did the
Cool.
math.
Kiri and Little Spear, you hear a very high pitched scream.
Oh,
Is that
that's
15?
not good.
15
That can
counts. I can hear.
only sound. It sounds like a dying horse.
A scream?
The stoners
you-
didn't
I
leave.
need you to make the sound for us.
I don't think I
need to
can.
be-
It's
Theater
like a
of the- theater of the
squeal,
mind.
like a. I can't. I'll look it up. I'm sure YouTube's got some crazy
No, it's
stuff.
fine. No, it's not.
Can we not?
That's what you hear.
Okay. A Renethor found a horse.
He just ate a horse.
good. We got an hour.
Are we going down? Anonymous,
Yes.
wait, didn't you need to do your talkie talk?
Oh, I already did the talkie talk. That's where you got the pointy points.
Oh yeah, then
Oh,
I
you did the
accidentally
talk
wounded
talk?
myself.
Nice job. High five. Hey, again, what the hell happened while I was gone?
We just
Okay.
told you. We took a nap. We met some people. We killed some people. A lady helped us cure an audience.
I think she was a goddess.
We think
Might
she was
be
a goddess.
She was a goddess? Like,
Might have
what are we
been.
talking like? She looked good? What's going on?
I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
Carrie took down her magic, whatever, and so it showed her true self.
That seems
I-
rude.
I think I did that. It was to spell magic. and then
Somebody.
and then without a cast, she made me just start walking the other direction aimlessly.
I remember
I
that
did
now.
something to her. And she was like,
Okay,
well, that was
all right.
weird.
So there's this. You're
Oh, I
saying
thought
that
you- I
the
think
bad
you
people
did,
are
like, a
down
little
this
bit of mind
hole, right?
reading.
You're saying people bad under a hole, right? That's what we're all saying. Yeah,
We started going down, and then we realized we probably shouldn't have gone down without you, so we came back
What?
up.
I want you to understand. You have Flame Master right here, and the leader of the Water Cult. Why? Yeah, I would have caught up.
Stug.
Fly Master? Who's
What?
Fly Master?
What is Stug and Friends without Stug? And Friends? You just want the and Friends to go down there by ourselves without you to share in the glory?
Damn, Ananias, you got a silver tongue. All right, let's go down there.
All right, let's go.
All right, y'all going down?
Yep,
Yes.
we're off.
Cool.
Yep.
And that is
Oh,
today's
well,
session. All right,
you
guys.
doing?
No,
You're
I
still
won't bore
here?
you guys. Huh? What were you saying?
I
Ted?
was just saying hi to Quentin. He's like, he's still here. Like, what's happening? I don't see no moon out here.
Quentin is going with you,
Okay,
and
all right.
Quentin is quiet. Seems to be contemplating. or
Quentin is
reflecting on-
sobering up.
You want to go first, or you?
I'll go first.
Oh, yeah. We do need to pick our order, I guess, especially if it's a bit of a narrow walkway. I say
I'm
Littlefoot.
sneaky.
Littlefoot goes first. Sneaky snacky.
Littlefoot, you'd feel Quentin put his hand on you, and you'd feel a little bit of energy pass between Quentin and you as he mumbles some more words about moon. You're not really sure what Quentin said. It's just something about a moon.
Did something happen while I was gone? Those
This
two.
is an episode, guys. This is. Whew.
I don't know if
You guys walked in the moonlight together.
No, I slept.
It just gives her advantage on her initiative roll.
Nice.
Do we want to use the drift globe?
Is it dark down there?
Yeah.
I can tell you I can't see in the dark, so that's.
I got dark vision. We're fine. Just hold my hand, Doug.
All right, I'll hold Anonymous' hand. Can someone grab my other hand?
The cat has dark vision too.
It's very touchy.
So yes, it is dark. As you guys, walk back into this staircase and begin making your way down. Given your familiarity with these various temples and their constructions, is pretty straightforward. There are different paths that kind of peel off at different segments. But you guys know that the area you're looking for is basically at the bottom of these stairs and opens up into a wider area. Using your experience of the previous times you have traveled to these underground cities.
Wait a second. Did we get the weapon? Because haven't we needed the weapon every time to close one of these portals?
Yeah, but we found the weapon in the dungeon somewhere, I'm pretty sure. Like it was Margos.
And each of the portals have been at the bottom where, the bad people usually are.
Yeah, we get the weapon from the bad people.
Wait, we got something from that nerd in the tower, though.
Yeah, we did.
I don't know.
Did we? I never quite made it up into the tower.
You mean the pile of hamburger?
But by the time I got there, it was a pile of hamburger, but I'm pretty sure Stug did something before that. Stug, did that guy in the tower have anything in particular of interest?
He had a nice robe and a chair, I think.
He had a
Didn't you
chair.
give Shalon some papers or books?
Yeah, that's how we found the people in the cubes.
I did say I did
I
sell
don't remember
Shalon.
a
There was paper and stuff up there.
But no weapon. I don't recall a
Said
weapon
nerd
being there.
stuff, I'm
Just
pretty
want to make sure before we go down that we didn't miss something that we need.
That's definitely reasonable. I would say if anyone gets a chance to check your inventory, just make sure there's nothing in there that looks like, oh, that's a weird item I don't remember from 4 months ago. That might be a good indicator. So I don't see any in mine. I see a lot of gems, but I don't see any. Don't see any weapons. I wanted to say there was something he had, but anyway.
Eventually, the steps you guys are heading down. The steps you guys are heading down turn. The structure seems to completely change. And so it changes from what was obviously worked stone to something completely different. Can I get some nature checks?
Just all around or anyone in
Sure.
particular? Okay.
So Ananias, Kiri, and Stug.
There's no moon down here.
Stuff can't see.
Oh, maybe disadvantage.
Sometimes you feel it.
True.
Yeah, I'll let
Fair
feeling,
enough.
I'll let feeling pass. It
While
looks
wearing
pretty
heavy
obvious
armor
that
and gauntlets.
this you would think is maybe consistent with some sort of ancient lava flow of some sort. The stone is very smooth to the touch.
Is it like obsidian or?
Yeah, and so it's very hard, very smooth, and it feels as if you maybe something destructive happened in this area at one point. And the steps, though you can still see them and still continue on, you're starting to see evidence of, okay, lava flowed through this area at some point. Does that make sense?
Is it cool to the touch, or is it
yes,
suspiciously warmer than you want a rock like that to be?
Cool to the touch.
Okay.
And you think this has been a long time past. This does not, though you have minimal experience with lava, you have no inclination that, it's about to kick off. Here comes the next round of flow.
Hey, guys,
Understood.
don't you think we should actually get the drift globe out so that Stug can see walking down these stairs?
No, it's fine. I'm holding the hands, but
I pull it out and I use light.
Stug's actually
We're gonna
touching
be
the stone.
spotted.
This looks like
They're gonna
lava
see
here.
us.
It's been a while.
She opens the globe and there's like 14 people who are just standing around eating lunch that look over us.
All of a sudden, surrounded by
I don't think they're gonna
kobolds.
eat in the dark.
They might be able to see. We don't know who we're going
They
up
might
against
have-
yet.
Night
Well, did
vision?
you see anybody 60 feet in front of us?
No.
Okay then.
So
Not that I was
eventually,
told of.
as you guys continue on, the layout becomes much and much less worked stone and more evidence of destruction from this flow. Y'all are continuing rather deep. Y'all been going on for upwards of just shy of an hour at this point, continuing on to travel down these stairs and down
Oh my
into these
lord, going
paths.
back up those stairs is going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, but that was two. That was the equivalent of
We
2.5
just went
weeks
an
worth of
hour.
progress.
We just went an hour down
Yep.
in the downstairs.
We could have brought a
I'm
Renaissance
saving
Lord to
levitate for
flew
going
us.
up. I'm not
Yeah,
doing that.
these cities truly are labyrinths. There's no other way of putting it. Again, the only reason y'all aren't lost is from past experience of one, having been led through some of these places, but two, you're familiar. You know what you're looking for. Okay. But we can always have some fun if you want to hit a side passage. Point being, eventually, the passageway kind of opens up. You open up into a long corridor where one end extends off into just darkness that you really can't see, but you see the faint flickerings and evidence of both life and light kind of off to what would be your left. And this corridor seems to be completely, you can tell that the stairs connected here at some point, but the entire pathway, there was a flow of some sort that kind of juts off into different crevices and the like, but you can follow kind of this flow, and it seems to open up into an area of light.
How far away are those? Are you saying we see signs of like life forms in the distance?
I mean, you see
or just light?
Light. Yeah, light, and what I would say is, give me a perception check.
Okay, sure. Let's see.
I would say you maybe hear the occasional scrape or like low hum of a mummer. You can't really make out anything beyond that.
Okay.
But a sign of life nonetheless. You have no line of sight onto its source. You can just, there's something that direction. It's very faint.
But maybe a reason for us to put the
I was gonna put
the light out. Yeah.
Yep, putting drift globe away.
Yeah, you still can't. You lose the illumination on your immediate surroundings, but you definitely have a heading. There could be a pitfall in between you and your heading.
We'll keep an eye. Who all has
snake
who all has
pit,
dark vision? Raise your hand. All right. Oh yeah, Stug. You're the only one that needs a buddy. All right, just give me your hand.
We could just send him along, and then if he falls, great. We the rest
Come
are
on,
fine.
Stuggy.
He has feather fall. He can't actually fall.
I know.
Just slowly going down.
It does.
We're
take 5
walking
minutes
as he
to
is
activate,
slowly falling.
or 5 feet to activate Featherfall.
Well, the bigger thing is all the noise. I wouldn't want him to alert anyone. I'll hold your hand. Don't worry. I'm not gonna let you trip.
Just a bunch of 5-foot holes. Stop, son of a bitch! You stub your toe, 1 point of damage.
Don't give him ideas.
So we continue onward, I guess, with the globe out and Stug being led along by his trusty friend, who won't abandon him.
Okay. So, as you guys continue on this path, the light gets brighter and brighter. You get probably within, you know what? Do y'all want a map?
Yes.
Sure.
That'd be great.
They want a map. They want a map. They want a map. They want a map. They're
I
gonna die.
don't need
I mean,
that.
the map.
I need a map. I need a map. I love
let's put
maps.
Little spear. Oh yeah, well, I'm gonna put you guys on the map. Let's put Nice is back here with Stug. Kiri's a person. Put that.
Am I?
I know they're all fire, but I could still fireball a big area. So maybe running into the middle is not always
It's
the
literally
best.
called fighting fire with fire. I think you ought to do it.
You know
just
what?
for that
These
alone.
guys
Your
I know,
fire
I'm
is
just saying.
hotter.
I've been waiting a long
Don't
time.
run into the middle where I can't then cast it.
If not, oh well, we tried.
But I always run into the
Re-roll a
middle.
character.
I know that's part of the problem.
Well,
But I
Shalon,
have-
you're just gonna have
I
to
have
roll
a
higher.
ring.
Just-
I have a
I
ring.
know, right?
You're good.
We got
Just hit me
Stug,
with
we
it
got
at the same time.
Quentin.
You're good.
I'm super sneaky. It's
I think
fine.
I think
He has a
Beetle
ring of
Song's
fire
not
protection,
here.
doesn't
I
he?
think this is.
Yeah,
I
that
do.
doesn't help
Invite.
much.
Did you say there's a Beatles song that isn't? Oh, never
Beetle
mind.
Song's
Oh my
not
god.
Here.
Yeah,
I'm clearing the
Beatles.
combat tracker up. All right.
I
In
gotcha.
3, 2. Zip-a-zip-a-doo.
Littlefoot, you have
what was
advantage
that?
on your
sharing
initiative
the-
roll.
Him thinking he was sharing the map and he
Yeah.
still hasn't done it.
Just this
What,
one
it
though.
didn't
Yeah.
happen?
It only
Just this
lasts
one?
for one
No,
time.
No.
it didn't happen.
Hey, one is better than none.
Oh,
Oh,
go.
now it happened.
Love
It's all
it.
black. Oh no, now I can see
Zoom
it.
out. Find yourself. Y'all should be.
I see it.
I found
You should
myself.
see yourself. Yeah, you found yourself.
you
Okay.
did?
Yeah.
Ha! He can see.
Was it in the
So-
I found
forest?
myself and it's terrible and I want to die.
So you guys were able to see kind of down this corridor.
Wait. Ned still should be here with us.
Toots.
That would have been
Time to go to
great, except
cabin.
I spent our time
Lord.
preparing that spell and didn't recast her.
Ain't no
Oh.
toots right
And I
now.
think she died the last time again.
Did she?
No,
No.
she didn't.
Oh.
They just don't like
she
my voice.
she appears on my shoulder back out of her ether.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I was gonna say, didn't we hide her away?
You had
Hey,
enough
what
time
happened
to
to the
take a
big
nappy
feathery
nap. You can get
broad?
still.
Aridithar, whatever. Glad to get
Oh,
my
crap,
talents
Phil's
on that
the enemy.
beak.
What?
No.
Still's the enemy?
Well, I put
Who
her on the
got-
combat tracker, and she was the enemy. How do I do this? 3 buttons. There you go.
Great. I don't know how to take control of her, but here we are.
Well, here. Now I put her. Now do this. There's still.
Hoot hoot.
Great.
You just double click. Whoa! You just double click her on the map.
You had to put her on the map first.
She is on the map.
She is on the map.
Well, she is now. She wasn't when I looked a minute ago. Anyway,
You should be able to move her.
yes. Great. Okay. So, are those the stairs we came down on the right of the map? No.
Nope. So you
Great,
guys
okay,
are coming
sorry.
from the left.
That's what I just want to make sure.
Okay. And
So I'm going to send her forward and peer through her eyes towards the light that we saw.
I didn't click that.
What?
I clicked something and I didn't click.
Okay.
Is that a yes or a no from my team?
Yes, that's fine.
Yes.
Great. Pookha, can you confirm where exactly we're seeing the light come from?
Oh,
Here?
there.
Ish? Great.
Yeah. So when you send Syl up in there,
Well, wait. I'm going to do smart things like here first.
okay.
So she just hi.
So but Syl, so this is all kind of just solid stone. Is Syl just gonna fly around a circle up there, or just
Yeah,
gonna
it's
fly
fine.
in, then bank and turn around?
Yep. Just see what she sees.
So fly in, bank, and turn around.
Sure.
Okay. So when Syl flies down there, the passage, which again, you guys are pretty confident this is like a lava flow at this point, seems to open up into a wider area, with kind of 2 alcoves that seem to have rubble laying there. The rubble kind of creates 2 opposite piles, back into those alcoves. In each of those alcoves, you see several hobgoblins. 5 to be exact.
On each side.
No, total. So you see 5 hobgoblins. They have a red tabard on them, and give me a perception check, Shalon.
Or Syl or Shalom?
Yeah, it's with her, right?
Yeah.
Perception.
So,
Yeah.
Minotaurs.
Okay.
Minotaurs.
Syl's keen sight can make out the symbol of the eternal flame on the tabards. They seem to be well, at least 2 of them are just kind of looking, standing watch. The others seem to just be.
Are they bunched up together?
No, they're on opposite edge. I mean, within, if you could soak the whole alcove, yeah, but
That's not worth it. Hobgoblins aren't worth that.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Do they have any weapons? Visible weapons?
I imagine.
All right, this was a very quick flyby, guys. I'm gonna guess he's not gonna give me much more.
Yeah.
So she comes back, lands on my shoulder,
Hoot,
or whatever,
hoot.
and I relay the message that like what she saw.
And we're gonna
Since
sneak down and attack them. Basically,
Since we're only like 40 feet away from them, we probably should keep our voices low.
yeah, I mean, you guys, it'll be around the bush. I'm assuming y'all are back around the corner a little bit more because you're.
Okay.
I mean, you're technically in line of sight if you're standing
That
there.
yeah.
I'm just giving y'all the benefit of
good.
the doubt.
I-
If you get
I
to the
appreciate
positions you're at, it's like it's go time. You know.
Got it. So we also don't see that little what would be off to our right, the little opening either.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's good to keep in mind because I was gonna talk.
Oh, I did see it. But
Yeah, I mean, Syl could see it.
I just didn't look down it.
If you walk Syl
True.
down there,
Did it look like there was anything in the opening or?
And send her back down to look. So I send her back down and we look.
yeah. So the opening is actually pretty tight. Syl like has to close her wings as she flips through it. And it you really can't make out what it is. This seems to be worked stone on the walls. And that just kind of opens out into this the area you guys were in. But it appears to just end in a it's just stone. It's just like worked stone.
Narrow chamber with no discernible features and no evidential purpose, I'm saying, is going to be a trap, and we should probably just avoid it.
it looks like somebody is straight mining in Minecraft to find diamonds.
It's true. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, but there's brick here, and so this was I shouldn't say brick, carved stone is the edges. So yeah, maybe they found what
see.
they were looking for and left a perfectly squared off carved stone because they mine in bricks. So that's.
All right.
Yeah, exactly.
But if you hit the next
guys,
node,
so,
there could be
how-
they didn't check, right? There could be one more thing of diamond or coal. Like, oh, nobody thinks about coal. You need it until you don't, yeah. And you don't want to have you're
So,
like, how deep do I go for coal? It's like, is it I found iron, do I go up more? Copper, who knows? Sorry, you were saying?
So, yeah, I want to figure out how we want to handle this. So, Shalom, based on what you saw, were any of the
I
hobgoblins
can reveal
behind
this.
that'll be helpful? Were any? I'll ask her still though in character. Were any of them behind cover, or is there open line of sight to all the ones you saw down there?
No, open line of sight.
And remember, and I will tell you guys. See, like these don't, don't mean to presume.
They could
They're
be
freaking
be good.
hobgoblins.
All I'm saying is
I could go up there and talk to them. And
everybody
then
gets a
maybe
name.
avoid.
Everybody gets a name. I don't want to.
We definitely don't.
I guess what I'm saying
any-
is every NPC's name like this, you don't know what their name is until you ask.
Can I hear them
So-
talking? Are they talking to each other?
You really can't make out anything they're saying. You hear
All right, guys.
grunting
I
and-
understand Goblin, so I was checking.
Yeah,
I've got
you
it.
can't really make out anything.
But do you
at
understand
this
hob?
range. They speak
I hate
goblin.
goblins.
They speak
so
goblin.
They don't speak
And
hob.
speak
Maybe the
common.
captain does. He looks like he went to college.
Oh my gosh.
So here's the play, guys. I've got in my pack some badly burnt fire cultist robes. I can don those, go down there, tell them that, our brothers and sisters, we're under attack. We need more reinforcements of the ramparts, yada yada. And if they look at me and say, "We don't speak common. We think you're an imposter and try to kill me," please jump in and save my life. Does that sound like a good plan?
Great.
Sure.
Question: do you remember the hand
Bueno.
signal? Because you might want to get the hand signal.
Hey, Shalon, what's the hand signal?
I don't think we have the hand signal for the fire.
Oh, I thought we did.
I thought we did too. but
Okay.
I can't remember it.
That's the blank one in my thingy, in my chart.
Mm.
You know what? I bet it's probably spirit fingers. Try that one when you go out there.
With like jazz hands?
There you
It
go.
also could just be water upside down, but I'm scared if it's not.
I'll
Is
go
that
over there.
cross
I'll
X
be
with the triangle at the bottom. Is that?
so injured as I go over there. They're not gonna question me. They're not gonna ask for verification. They're gonna see.
I got it. We
So that's water.
Throw some soot on your face.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
use,
air and earth are opposites. That would make me think that fire and water might be.
minor illusion. You only have one arm.
Oh, I could do that. It's like I can't do the signal, guys. I only have one arm.
Oh,
Let's see.
that's funny. That's good. Wow,
Yeah, I could do
Slug
that.
thought of that?
That's a good one. It's a good cantrip use. Let's see. Last duration.
The
action.
Renathar's rubbing off on him.
I think Pookha, I can use minor illusion to make it appear so I only have one arm, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Minor?
there we go.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
that
think
it
so.
can move with you.
Let's see.
That's an easy fix.
In this one specific spot, I will
Keep it covered by the
not show one
robe.
arm.
Tuck it on the inside of the robe. No magic required.
Down your pants, so it kind of blends in even more.
Just
Yeah,
Just
I mean,
tuck
it
it
would
in.
be it just wouldn't be natural. The image, whatever you do, would have to be static, and you could attach it to yourself, but that thing would be static. Does that make sense?
we don't
Stug would
need
walk
this.
up to you, or we could make it a bit more real.
Stug wants to punch you in the face.
Well, that would be.
I thought he
ideal.
was inferring that he
Yeah.
was going to chop
So-
off his arm.
I could chop
So
off an arm.
Shalon reminds Anadius what the water symbol looks like, and the fact that the air and earth are opposite, literally the opposite of the same thing, that possibly the fire could be the opposite of water, but she doesn't know for sure.
You know what? I actually like this. This is what we call science, people. Shalon has a hypothesis. We need to test it. We want to test it in a controlled environment. Hobgoblins are reasonably controlled. It's better than testing it on some final boss guy. So I give the is that it? Am I doing it? So this is
That's your
the one,
symbol.
right? This is water, and this is, we assume, fire.
So based on what I have written down, Pookha, this is water.
Mm-hmm.
So then the hypothesis is upside down is fire,
Okay.
right?
I like this. And look, if it fails,
I shoot some magic missiles. It'll be fine.
We kill some
Yeah.
hobgoblins.
yeah, exactly.
I've
well,
got my staff.
That's the thing. Unless you guys find someplace to hide so that they can escape to go out to the top, you're gonna have to kill them anyway. So is there any place that they can hide, Pookha? I know you're saying we're further behind there.
I mean,
Could they hide as the hobgoblins run past if that happens?
I will say, net via Syl, you did see a pair of stairs heading down into an area you could not see behind them. Aside from that,
No, he's saying that from where we are, because you said we were actually further back than we're
Correct.
actually on the map.
Yeah.
Can we hide if they tried to run past us up the stairs, up
So
the
we don't have to
long
engage
stairs.
them.
No, so it's just kind of a straight corridor with no other. You
Yeah,
would have to go
okay,
back to
so-
the flow that led to the stairs heading up. So,
So you could at least lure them back here,
Yep.
and we can
It's
kill
an
them one by
ambush.
one as they come through. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an ambush situation. But okay. So I'll lure them. They'll either follow me back or they'll run on their own accord. As long as you guys line up in the correct order, so that if you're face to face with them, you're good to go. That should be fine. All sound good? Everyone happy?
Sounds like a plan.
Happy with life?
I gotcha.
If it's possible for you to look through sill somewhere close enough where you can see what's happening, that if I'm in imminent mortal danger, if my friends come to save me, that would be great. Just a reminder before I go, this fire, yes,
That's what we're guessing.
that's what we're
yes.
guessing. Okay.
Pookha, is there somewhere like right around that area that still could perch? Maybe.
I was also going to ask,
Yeah,
is there
I'll
anything that
say
I
you
can...
could find like a little outcropping that you can
Where's-
perch and kind of see without being noticed. Yeah.
Is there somewhere I can climb to?
Without being seen, you less so. Yeah.
Okay. that's
Carrie,
fine.
let's
Sill's a little
switch
bird,
myself
so-
and Lamiki.
If again, y'all are further back off map. The second you get to where you are right now on the map, you're completely visible to them.
Yep.
So I'm
We're gonna
assuming
assume
you
we're
guys
Where
further
we
are
where we are right now on the map?
correct. I'm assuming y'all are not where you are right now, and y'all
No,
are
but
further,
that's the
further
order
up
we're
the
in.
tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's
Okay.
the order we're in.
Syl will fly in and find a little outcropping that she's just gonna sit on.
And I will kneel and just connect to her to watch it. A nod, yes, to lend support if necessary.
Nice, what you doing?
So the first thing, just to make this clear, the first thing I'm going to be hyper attentive to as I'm approaching is if there's any meaningful response to the fact I'm using common. Because if not, I'm going to have to switch to gestures. Okay, so at the earliest insight I can possibly have as to whether my words are being understood, I need to know that so I can change course.
Okay.
So just want to state that so that if that becomes a factor, it is known clearly. All right.
And so again, the area
um,
you guys are in, you're kind of leaving darkness, if you will. So I'll say the light really begins to emanate and pick up right around that curve or that edge there. Okay. But y'all are pretty well shrouded in darkness beyond that curve.
Okay. So as I said before going over there, I'm just going to quickly don my burnt fire cultist robes, slap some soot on my face, sort of stuff like that. Nothing crazy fancy. I probably don't look that great anyway because it's been a while since I had a bath. But okay. So I'm going to sort of in like a
That's because
pant,
baths
like,
are
double over.
dangerous.
That true. We found that out.
What are you doing? You putting on you got a show here? What's your walk? I'm sorry.
Ugh. Ugh.
Okay, gotcha.
Ugh.
So go ahead and
I'm
give me
blowy.
a performance check.
Okay.
Okay. And so you round the corner.
Okay. Do I see them yet?
Yes. And actually, the second you round the corner, the hobgoblins are able to make you out, and the one on the right, kind of perks up and is like, "Hey, who goes there?"
Sweet.
In common.
Brothers! Yes, that's... yeah, I figured. Thank you. Brothers! Brothers! We've been attacked on the surface. Please send aid. Send us aid.
Brothers. And one of the other one's like, brothers? What's wrong with this one? Who are you?
It matters not. We've almost perished. I'm going to stumble down on the ground. I take a knee. No response.
Is he dying? Are you dying?
Sorry, out of character. They're just asking if I'm dying. This is not internal monologue.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, this is all.
No, okay. No, I just barely escaped, but there are scores that are dead outside.
You mean on the surface?
Near the surface. Some of them couldn't make it all the way down. Some of them are still struggling to live.
Okay.
Will you not help us?
No, I'm not going up there.
All right, it's time
You think we
to
would
hop
climb
in.
the stairs? We're not going up the stairs.
we
Sean
did-
stands up and says,
It's true. We
"Let's
didn't
go."
climb down a whole freaking hour.
What
What
do you want us to do? We're not.
is your duty here? What is your purpose? What value do you
not
have?
getting killed like you. Let's-
I have to say, I am ashamed of you. I would
Are you
once call you
mocking them
brothers.
right now?
Yes.
We shout from up the hall. Hey, he's got a point.
You're without a doubt the worst cultist I've ever heard of.
Why is he saying all this stuff? I don't understand.
But you have heard of him.
That's what I was going for.
The other one would be like, so what do you want?
If you won't help us, will you find someone who will?
Who you want to talk to?
Whoever's less cowardly than you lot.
Wait, is it what? We're not cowardly.
Oh, I'm sorry. The sunlight is making you afraid. So you who worship the flame are too afraid to go out and see a little bit of the sunlight.
It's not the sun. We got a job here.
What's your job?
We guard the gates. Well, it's entrance.
The
There's no
gates to
gates.
what? There's no gates.
Yeah,
You don't even know what your
the
job
entrance.
is. You have a rudimentary understanding of architectural features of
Listen,
the
they
area
kind
which
of
you've
points his
designed.
long sword. I don't know who you are either.
You don't know, Stug.
Stuck is whispering.
right, well-
sorry, what did you say? You guys can do whatever you want. I'm gonna keep this up. If y'all are doing something, just announce it. I'm gonna keep.
We're not doing anything.
antagonizing them.
We can't really.
Fireball, fireball, fireball.
Is it worth it for 5 hobgoblins?
I mean, it's very dramatic, but I don't know if I'd use it this early on. We just had a long rest.
And I already used the 3rd level spell.
Yeah, you're supposed to
heal
use
him.
all of your spell slots
At
as
this
soon as you
point,
long rest.
you see kind of a bigger, burlier hobgoblin kind of approach the two at the front. He seemed to be invested in a game of some sort of bone rolling with 2 others in the back, but he's left. He's like,
Would he be big enough to not be a hobgoblin? Maybe he's an orc.
could be. I don't know. You're around the corner.
That's a good point.
He's just looking for orc memorabilia. It's like, look, I got a hand. It could be. He's a big fella. And he's like, what's going on here?
All right, so I disconnect from Still and I whisper to the team, he's not really getting anywhere. What's the plan?
All right, as you guys are doing that simultaneously, I assume it's the captain that's talking to me now.
No, well, he's kind of talking to his 2 subordinates. He's not really addressed you. He just sees them in conversation with someone.
Does this mean nothing to you? This once wed us together as brothers.
What's
This is
that?
meaningless.
What are you doing?
Damn it.
What am I doing? It's the latest, funky, freshest way to say hello to people. You don't know this?
Give me a deception check.
Funky, fresh way to say hello to people.
Well, my hypothesis was wrong,
persuasion,
guys.
deception's fine.
Or they just don't know hand signals.
12.
The man rolls high. One more second here. Just yeah. And you get kind of an eyebrow raised. I don't care about your funky signs. Do you not know the sign?
If they change
We
the
don't
sign,
let anyone pass. Doesn't give the sign.
All right, let's go.
Show me the
I was-
sign and speak the words or get out of here.
Show me the sign and speak the words. Yep.
help, Prince, help me so much.
I
I'm
definitely
running-
had my staff on me.
I was gonna say I kind of was moving towards him, but that's up to you, Pookha.
What's wrong with him? I don't know what that means either.
Okay.
You guys come barreling around the corner?
Shalon's cast
Yeah.
Fireball into the middle of
Oh,
them,
there's
'cause she
more
knows
of
what
them.
they look like.
Okay, well, you've surprised them, effectively.
All right, I'll just.
More of them!
You cast Fireball into
I'm
them?
assuming
Yeah,
I can hit
roll-
all of them with Fireball, yes?
Yeah, go ahead and target them all and
Great, perfect.
send it.
Send it.
Send it. I'm seeing a lot of failures.
I see lots of
Oh.
fails.
I see
love
every failure.
Was that an
Oh,
up
God!
Oh,
Gah!
That's a lot of instant death.
Yeah.
Excellent turns.
Yeah,
There's only
basically-
one hobgoblin left.
Yeah, basically, like, one turns and is like, I don't know what that means. What's he doing with his fingers? And the second he, like, turns back and looks, like, his eyes melt and explode as the entire area just turns into vaporous flame. And they all try to scream, but those screams are snuffed out by just the explosion of woof as a
I look
fireball.
at
And
Naughty
Naughty,
as
you
you
get
go-
a nice, warm, very hot breeze. It's kind of singy. And you're like,
What?
oh. You're like, that's maybe where lava came from, as it just kind of rushes back up there.
You didn't seem to be getting anywhere.
Yeah, you don't hear any screaming as Shalon calmly just sits beside you and shrugs.
guess
But you
as-
do still hear the remnant of the hobgoblin that was addressing you, asking for the sign.
I run up
He's
to him.
still
I run
on
up to
his
him.
feet. Oh,
I run up
okay.
to him. Hey, Are
Sure.
we in turns? Are we in turns or no?
No, he's quite surprised by
I-
Shalon's actions.
Run up to him, draw my rapier, put it on his throat.
Yeah.
What's the sign?
Oh,
Intimidation.
roll that with advantage.
Thank you. Let's see. Wait, it flew off the other side of the screen. Where'd it go?
Well,
was a
while
19
he's
also.
doing that, for the record, Stug would have just went. Woo!
Oh my god!
Good
Jesus.
Lord.
How do you have an +8 to intimidation
What's
too?
the sign?
Well, I mean, I gotta. Give me
You didn't you didn't take our
Give me a
symbol,
tick,
so
let's do a. Oh Lord, there is no.
it was a
symbol.
good theory.
I can't.
This
there's
is
nothing
another
I can.
theory.
Yeah.
That we tested
Um,
your hypothesis. We failed. My hypothesis is if someone's on the brink of death and has a sword at their throat,
Yeah,
they're
so
probably going to
he-
give you information.
He again. He's on fire, basically. Like, ah, ah! And you see him. You hold the sword to his throat, and he kind of drops his sword, and his hands come up in front of your face. One of them's on fire. And he does this.
No, that's Earth. Uh-huh. No.
Guys, I was
You
guarding.
gave that as Earth.
Guys, I was
sir.
guarding the wrong colts the whole
The
time.
whole time. You're right. Hold on. You're right. Hold on. Sorry. He does. That's not canon. That never happened.
Mhm.
We're actually raiding an Earth base.
We're gonna retcon
Sorry.
the entire
does-
situation.
he
I
does-
thought we defeated the Earth cult, but they haven't.
What? That's their symbol?
That's what he
That's
does.
weird.
That's what he does.
Well, they were gonna do this to be like a candle flame, but people kept getting confused, thinking they were doing
Like a
thumbs
lighter?
up. Yeah,
Oh, the
So
thumb
does-
war.
He does
yeah.
that.
Everyone It got out of hand.
That's a weird
It's kind of like
symbol.
make the
acrobatics
rules.
practice for the.
Yeah,
For the
you're
feather
retconning
gale?
that because you messed up. Yeah, because
There we go.
Lynette was right.
Well, I did share them all with you at some point. I'm pretty sure.
That's the only one I don't have. I wrote them all down on purpose
Oh.
in a
I thought
table.
y'all saw it at Terrabor or whatnot.
We saw the symbol, not the hand sign.
Oh, true.
We'll make it like this, so it's like a flame with like the
A little spice it
shielded
up,
flame. Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Um,
go.
Anywho,
And
that's what
Shalon's response is Inferno!
yeah, that's what you get. And then
I
he's like,
also
fire is eternal.
I also produce flame with my hand.
I can't wait till Anani's just slits his throat anyway.
Yeah,
I
so
was
he's
gonna politely
basically
move
doing
forward.
this. Fire is eternal.
Sugar, I'm not sure I have all the rest of those.
Ah!
So he said
Uh,
fire is eternal?
Mm-hmm.
And don't be so loud, you're gonna wake up Walter.
Alright.
Fuck him. He wakes me up in the middle of the night.
Wow.
I already don't get sleep, and he still wakes me up.
I
He's
Just
totally
an
try and
asshole.
check on your breathing, okay?
Yeah, the paw to the face.
Yeah.
Annoying.
How else do you check on someone's breathing? You put your paw on their face.
All right, so fire is eternal. We got our symbol here. Any other? Is it just you here, Shalon, with me?
I'm definitely stepped up. Why? Probably
Anything
should have
but-
moved at least a little bit.
And I would say you
anything else?
guys are, this is still your turn. You got that, but you really have a couple more seconds before.
I do think
I'm-
you would ask as Anani's, like, where are the gems?
I mean, are you gonna kill?
I actually.
I mean, it's your turn.
I'm going to kill him. I would not ask in this case because I was too insulted by the fact that my ruse didn't work. There's one thing that I like more than gems, and that's my own pride. So no, I'm not going to ask about any gems. Also, they look poor.
Then
He's
yeah,
not
you can.
wrong.
You got your rapier on the start. You said.
Yep.
Yeah. You
just
how do you do it?
just-
push it. Just push it in.
unblinking eye
Okay.
contact.
Okay, and you actually don't move your arm, and so you just kind of lean into it.
Yeah,
with
just
your body
the
weight.
whole-
Just, ah. And
An ethereal voice says, push it real good.
yeah, you see his eyes. You see his eyes widen as he's like, and then a dark Icarus blood starts to pool out and pour out of his mouth. And you pull your blade out, and he stumbles back, falling. He makes it to the top of the stairs, but then kind of collapses and rolls down a couple before stopping.
That's pretty awesome. Sean, you're the only one who saw that, right?
I don't think so. I told everybody else to come on.
It's like
I
they
mean-
should have seen it too.
I wrote it in my journal.
All right. Everyone else is caught up.
He's like, wow.
I'm not saying I'm keeping 150
This is a great
feet
time
away,
to journal.
Sean.
He's dark. Yeah.
Oh crap! Did you write it down, Sean? Is it flame is eternal or fire is eternal?
You said
is-
fire.
Fire is eternal. I wrote that down.
I
too.
wrote it.
So we can.
It's here. It's in.
I can
It's.
just clean this up here.
In my
Thank
notes.
He can't mess this up this time.
And we have
Why
it
do I
written
hear
double.
wings?
So
All right, guys.
Can I just rummage their bodies for fun?
I think we're out of turns, so yeah.
Yeah, you're on turn.
We were
For
never
fun?
interns.
yeah, we
We
never
kind of
rolled
were.
initiative.
I
So
think you got a surprise round. You
Yeah, it
didn't
was
roll.
really just you and Shalon. Yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. Like, you want to go through the pockets or
Yeah. Is that
cut
investigation?
off
So-
your fingers or anything?
No, but I'll clean my face off and take the robe off.
Oh yeah.
Did any of them have robes, or were they all just wearing armor?
They're
They had
wearing
tabards.
insignias.
I
Um,
mean, their robes are probably ash now.
Yeah.
Unless it
I
said
did
that.
set
I
them
mean,
on fire.
yeah, really, the only thing you find is of value. You find some miscellaneous coins.
I'm a pocket
Laying on the
ghost.
ground in piles with ash.
Yeah, but the ash rubs off just fine, and you're like, "Oh, look, it's shiny." I'll say about 20 gold piece worth of coins
Dang.
between them all, and you get yourself 2 bloodstones.
How much
that
are
are
those worth?
nice and shiny.
I mean, what are those?
They seem to be like in the pile with the bone throwing. You
I
can't tell
can-
who won though because the blast threw the bones all over the place.
I'm gonna pick up one of them.
One of the bones.
One of the bloodstones.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna put them in the party sheet.
I'll say I'll take the other one.
And that scroll of remove curse doesn't exist anymore, ain't that right?
Oh,
Nor do the
no, it does
moonstones.
not.
They were
What
destroyed.
about those 2 moonstones? Those
They're
are
destroyed.
gone
Yeah,
too?
sorry, I thought we deleted all those.
Nah, we're good. And so I'm just gonna. I used to be able to do this.
It's been a long break.
Hey, there we go. So I just added
Been
that
a
to the
long break.
party sheet, and there's a belt pouch on the captain guy. They had the majority of the coinage.
What am I?
So y'all can just, if y'all don't collect that, I can just remove it, however you want. Somebody took it. Little Spear's like mine. Cool pouch. But
that's
about
exactly
it.
what I do all the time.
That's about all they had going on.
Cool.
Yeah, not surprising.
Yeah,
Let's
aside
wrap my
from
staff
that,
back
it's really
around me.
just rubble. A lot of disturbed dust still settling.
Is there anything of interest on either the north or the north face of that set of rubble and the south face of the other set of rubble?
did we take a good look at that pathway we passed as well? Did anyone?
I didn't.
We decided that we thought since it was straight down in a small opening that it might be a trap.
It looks
Kiri's
suspicious.
on it.
Yes.
Roll perception, Kiri.
All right, I'll roll perception. Investigate, insight.
Really some
All
Syl in
3.
there.
As you head over there to kind of look, everyone in this chamber hears a voice coming from below, and the voice goes, Hogwood! What's going on up there?
Someone
Like
imitate
coming
his voice.
from down the
Down the
stairs
steps.
that I'm
Hogwarts!
standing on top of.
Yeah,
Great.
Stuck,
Oh.
imitate the dude.
and you can see down. You see the faint glow of a fire down there. You can't really make anything else
Like-
out, just because of
It's
the ceiling
nothing.
height.
Well,
These ruffians don't know what they're doing. They lost their marbles.
I'm sorry, you yelled that back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Give me a performance check.
well, I was gonna
Uh,
say, do we want to just stand on either side on this rubble and let them come up and?
We should probably move into position as I'm saying all this. So I'm just gonna.
Great.
go
I'm just
and-
gonna step over here. I'm assuming.
Oh,
Can we
lovely.
stand on this rubble,
Like that performance check.
Puka?
Huh?
Is the rubble too high that we can't stand on it? I
No,
wanna
it's
make
just
sure.
difficult terrain.
Great. Perfect. Okay.
Is there a spot that I can climb on?
Yeah,
Just
you
curious.
can hide in the rubble.
Cool.
You're tiny enough. You can you can crouch behind some sort of boulder there. You'll be fine.
Stuck. Where are you going? Stop.
Just hide myself right there.
Yeah,
next to
consider
me.
yourself mechanically obscured. How about that?
Oh, I can't move still
Sounds
now.
good.
You can't move still.
Well,
Oh, I got her. Hold on.
Still's like,
Maybe-
ah,
I love
sweet
mechanical
cuts."
obscurity.
We do have the drift globe going right now, right?
No.
Y'all turned it
Turned
off.
it
We put that away a while ago.
once we saw light, it turned off.
You're
the good
fine.
news
There's
is
light.
there's probably some smoldering embers here right now,
Yeah,
so
you're
you can probably
fine.
see.
You're just
Zanati's holding my hand.
Anonymous
Let me
is
turn
Why
over.
are you so far back?
Because he can't see.
I was here, and then Stug, I tried to put next to me, and then he went behind me, so I went behind him.
Well, you guys
There you
just
go.
moved backwards. But
All right, so I shouted down.
The girl's on one side, the guy's on the other.
whatever. I killed more of them than they did.
Yeah.
So did I get a response when I shouted down?
Hold on 1 minute here.
I mean, that would have been a lot of light from a flame, too, right?
Well, I can't really make it out down there. All depends on how much you're paying attention. God dang that. Good night. All right, here we go. Oh, yeah. I mean, sorry. You, the voice. You hear the voice go, Hogwood?
Ah! Death noises.
Some things. You guys hear the clanking of armor moving up the steps.
Rapidly?
Yeah. And then you, yeah, I mean, fairly, they're not running, but they're stepping up. Definitely more than one.
The tentacle staff is
I'm
in
gonna
my
duck
hand.
down
And
so that I'm
you
obscured
hear an
behind a couple
exclamation like,
here.
there's a body!
I whisper shillelagh.
As, let's see what's in the hand here. A glowing red light seems to come from the staircase. And, huh?
Does it look like a fire orb?
Where on the staircase? Like where we are, or
Well, you guys are off to the side of the staircase, so unless you're looking onto the staircase, you can't see.
well, we can see a
Emanating
glow
out,
around something.
emanating out of the staircase.
see.
Long story short, you see two figures wearing pretty heavy armor that seems to be glowing red.
I use Mage Hand right in front of them and start snapping in their face.
Okay, we'll roll initiative.
Okay.
We'll roll initiative on that one.
All right.
No,
And
this should be a
Quentin, you said I
surprise round. I'm
get an
distracted you.
advantage, right?
Advantage on initiative.
I hate
Yeah, I
this.
think that's what Quentin said.
Oh gosh.
I can do it to one person.
Oh,
It
he gave
lasts
that to
until
you.
they roll
Gotcha.
their first time.
Gotcha. I was about to say, I don't know why you would have it specifically.
Can I have a new one? Can I try again?
Well, I mean, you could
Eight?
convince
Well, I
Quentin,
did really bad too, so
Little
you go
Spear, what the
before
heck?
me.
convince Quentin that you
Yeah,
kill
but I
way
had a
more people than
plan.
Littlefoot.
Just
Well,
like
I'm
your
irritated
four or
because
five.
I'm irritated because I rolled and I got like a 14, and for some reason it didn't go
It's
through.
like, nah,
so
fam.
It's
Yeah.
Looks like a 6 to me.
Yep.
Well, Little Spirit, looks like you're up first. Hold on. Let me.
But I do have the hands like before this happens, like
Snapping.
waving and snapping, doing silly things in front of them, right?
Yeah. Sorry. That we'll consider that a surprise round to everybody except for you. So your first
fine.
round was Mage Hand going,
That's okay.
and everyone
Yeah,
was
so
like,
we'll skip.
What the fuck is he doing?
And now combat will break out.
That
Okay.
works.
Meanwhile, I had
Yeah.
plans to do Thunder Wave sit right here.
Sure. I mean, y'all
Yeah,
can
I
still
can't do that now
communicate.
though.
What do you
We need
mean?
to save
You can still-
our spells.
It's a cantrip. Actually, it's a level
Oh,
one, which is
yeah,
my
Thunder
purpose
Wave's on
because
it.
I need to use them.
Little Spear, you're up first.
All right.
And because of the size of this rubble, you effectively cannot be seen. In other words, you're in cover, if you will, so you can pop out, take a shot, and dip back in.
Can,
Murder!
Yeah, I'm gonna put my staff away and
Murder.
grab out my bow so that I can try to stay further away.
And don't let me convince you not to use your staff. I'm just saying you have that capability.
Oh, don't worry.
would
My
would you
staff will
also
be used at
mind,
some point.
Yeah.
Would you mind also giving us a description of what they look like?
Yeah. So again, they are.
Yeah. What can I? What can I see them even though they can't see me?
You can see the top of them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're partially kind of covered because of their height on the stairs, but you can see the top of them. Yeah, again, they're wearing heavy armor that is glowing red. It's the armor almost seems to be smoldering. With wisps of smoke coming off of them. And they appear they're definitely humanoid, and they appear to be holding large metal spears.
They're
All-
spear users?
All
Nothing to fear.
spears.
I think I'm going to change my mind again. I'm definitely running up to them and using my tentacle staff on them. I don't want to be right in front of him, but I want to be within 5 feet.
Sure. So that's what
Like-
you're doing instead of shooting?
Yes.
Okay. So you run
Is-
right up to them and
Yeah.
make just you're attacking one person or both of them?
I'm just going to attack the one that's closest to me.
Okay.
Do I get advantage or no?
I mean you're effectively sneak attacking, so yeah.
Okay.
On your first one, the first tentacle. So the first one will be a regular sneak attack. Yeah, and so roll with your sneak attack damage, and then the follow-ups will just be regular, because I think you get to attack, what, 3 times with that thing?
Yep.
Well, you didn't roll your sneak attack.
Dang.
So that's 2. Apply that to your
My next
next
one.
one, yeah. Apply your sneak attack to yourself. Your effect. And I think it's the bludgeoning one. There you
I
go.
think I did it.
Roll the damage. That looks good. 13. All right. And what else you got? One more. That's a hit. Okay. Then roll that last damage. And so all 3 hits, so you have the option to grapple. Is it auto grapple or I forget? How's that weapon work?
If you hit a target with all 3 tentacles, it must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. On a failure, the creature's speed is halved. It has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, and it can't use reactions for a minute.
Okay. Okay. And so technically, I mean, even, we've always considered this like you kind of wrapping and grappling it. The reality is it's more like this is a constitution save you're kind of crushing the person. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that
And
does.
so it's not that you're grappling. If you read the weapon, you're not necessarily grappling the person. You're more crushing them. And if they fail this effect, they're kind of like hobbled. Does that make sense?
Yep.
The point being is you could freely attack the other person and apply the same effect to them next turn. I don't want to give you the impression that you have to like keep this person wrapped up. By all means, you can thematically, but mechanically, you can do this to multiple
Yeah,
targets.
but if he's dead, there's no reason to hold him anymore.
Oh, he's not going to die. Don't worry about that.
Yet.
Yeah, no, we're good. So he makes a con save. DC 15, you said. Ooh, 1 shy. So what was it? Half speed. Okay.
On a failure, the creature's speed is halved. It has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws,
Okay.
and it can't use a reaction for 1 minute.
Okay, got it. So yeah, your tentacles wrap it up and just kind of squeeze and crush, and you think you bent some armor. I will say this: the tentacles themselves, as they wrap around this person, I mean, you guys are like smelling pretty good. They start to cook and sear.
Ooh.
The tentacle rod. Yeah, it is. Yeah, the rod is taking what looks to be like taking some damage as these slimy tentacles are they're getting cooked. It's you got some calamari action going on here. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
I don't think
I
I'm-
mean, you're like if you had some some tartar sauce or something, like,
Everyone's getting
good.
a little hungry.
yeah. So yeah, anything else for your turn?
Suddenly we're in the delicious dungeon.
Delicious.
I'm going to
And
hide.
he can't take a reaction, so technically you can move away. You can't hide when you're point blank, so you got to move somewhere to hide.
If you play Lizard
Got it.
Folk, every dungeon is delicious.
But to be clear,
I just move a little back.
well, I was gonna say you're gonna get to go again before they go, right?
No,
This is not a surprise round.
no. The surprise round, which
No.
surprised the entire party, was you
Snapping your
snapping
finger.
in front of their face. That surprised everybody. We're in round 2, of which only you acted by snapping in their face. Everyone else was stunned, including your ally.
Oh, so that means I get to go. Good.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Absolutely. So
It's a
Quentin,
Yeah, so-
you're up.
cantrip, and it was meant to distract them, so that but it was too
Yeah,
distracting. that
it
everyone got
distracted everybody, the whole party.
Well, that's not my fault.
Well, that's life.
And
ain't
yet
it?
here we are.
Yeah, Quentin, what you got going on?
I'm gonna go ahead aim my spear towards the 2 enemies, or actually to the closest enemy. I think I just select them, right? I don't have to
Control
hold
click.
shift or anything.
Control click them.
Control click.
Boom. There you
Okay.
go.
I think that's selected.
Now you unselect.
I just unselect
Now
it?
you
Okay.
selected them.
Okay, so
You have
now
the
I
combat
just
tracker up?
click that, right?
Ooh, that's
Oh.
a crit, my friend.
Okay.
Oh, do it.
Are you
Do
dual
it.
beaming yet? No, that's a single beam.
Yeah, I am.
Oh,
I
you're
am.
dual beaming.
Yeah, so the first one is going to be what, 2d10 plus 5? So
Yeah. Each beam is a separate attack roll, right?
It'll probably just
Yeah.
do it automatically.
But this one crit, so I need to do 2d10.
Yeah,
plus-
It'll
just
probably
your
do
next
it
damage is
automatically.
going to auto roll a crit.
Oh, if I hit. Oh, it
Yeah.
already did the damage.
Yep.
Oh, okay, okay.
Well, it didn't do the damage; it did the attack roll. But since it's registered a
I
crit
just-
attack,
yeah.
boom,
There,
it
see,
does
it
it
rolled
for
it
you.
for you automatically.
Math.
So he took 29 points of damage
Because
for
it doubles all the hit dice. Yeah.
that. There you go.
Wow, what a
Is he,
cantrip.
is he alive?
Oh yeah, he looks fine.
Oh, okay.
he
So
looks
then,
fine.
This is a Tuesday. Just another day.
so then he gets another one.
I think you get another beam, right?
So I hit that.
Now, does
right?
that happen yet? All right, you got to stop with the 20s. I thought that was level 5 plus.
Yeah, it is.
You're not level.
It's based off of
Class level, not
character
warlock?
level, not class level.
Oh well, then never mind. I thought it was
Yeah.
class level.
No, get
Send it.
amazing.
Oh, my
There's another
gosh.
20. Hey, can I have another level for that? Just asking.
No, I think we're good
Yeah.
right now. So
I heard asking is free.
yeah, Quentin comes around a corner and lets out 2 crackling lines of energy that just sear and scorch this already.
For the goddess!
Yeah, this already burning person.
Holding
Look.
my spear like a gun. Pew, pew.
It really rakes over the face there, messing this person up. You know, they were holding their own, but now they're not looking too spectacular. Which is just fine because you're going to come up and
You have to get past my hand first.
yeah, they swat it out of the way.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm gonna choose to interpret that as a high five.
You can.
Okay.
I think that's all of his movement.
Yeah,
Why,
because
he
speed is
changed
half.
Yeah, speed's half. So
I'm sorry. I hate to do this to you, but that was just my action.
oh word. What you got?
Use
Well,
a
could you
Queen
move him
Inspiration and
back?
Kill him.
Yeah.
Oh,
what's up
thank-
to-
I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm gonna cast the ever favorite spell that you're probably not ready for me to cast, called
Send it.
Spiritual Weapon.
So please describe. Oh yes. Please
So,
describe
like,
the shape and form of
a
yours.
twilight ghostly form of the spear that Quentin is holding appears to like jump out of the spear, following the crackling twilight energy that just impacted the enemy, and it forms into this ghost of a woman. She looks a lot like a paladin, and she is holding both a crescent moon shield and a glittering in twilight sparkliness, a scimitar, and she is standing there. Okay, so that's
beautiful
action.
description for a failed roll, but like I did paint a
No,
good picture.
that's still there.
No,
though.
that's
It's
just to cast it.
It's just the
Yeah.
swing itself
Got it.
happened to glance off.
I wasn't even sure if it got a free swing, but I guess it does. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
cool.
Yeah, it gets to make an attack the second you summon it.
Oh, wait, did I read it wrong? Is it a bonus action to maintain it in a? No, it says casting
No.
time 1 bonus action. Yeah, I got it.
Time,
Okay.
but it gets to
Yeah.
you get to attack with it as.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold
That's
on.
pretty
Yeah,
cool.
just missed. Got a 14. Okay.
Yeah, I think
That's
you
okay,
get to
bud.
attack with it as. Is it your bonus action to attack with it?
So does he need a little marker on
Yeah,
the
it'll
map
be bonus actions on subsequent.
so we know where it's standing?
Yeah. Need a token.
Yeah, when you cast a spell, you can make against a creature within 5 feet on a hit. Blah blah blah. Oh, where's? Yeah, but when you get to as a bonus action on your turn. Woo, sorry. I don't know why
No,
I
it's
missed
okay.
that central paragraph. Yeah, I need to get you an icon. We'll just leave it next to number 2 for right now, right?
Mhm.
I mean, it's not like I can attack of opportunity it or whatever, and I can walk through
No.
it. I'm pretty sure.
You can walk through it.
Yeah.
And I am not moving, so. Actually, you know what? No, I will actually go ahead and move here.
Okay.
All right, end turn. Where's the end turn button?
It's technically not your turn right now.
Yeah, I already stole it from you.
Oh, okay.
So in that case, I'm gonna move up here because you blocked me, and I'm going to let's see. Can one of these make a? Yeah, so I'm gonna reach out and grapple you.
Okay.
Who?
Grapple Quentin
Sweet.
because
Okay.
he hit me really hard, and so let's do a. It's gonna be athletics.
So I got an
versus your
18 on my
short-
acrobatics.
Oh my gosh. What is this guy's? Where's your athletics stat, bro? You got. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. Sending. Come on, baby. Give me 20. That's what I'm talking about. That's when the dice come through for you. All right, I got 22 on your 18. That's what I'm talking about. So he's gonna reach out and grab you. When he does, he pulls you in to his armor. And you are going to automatically take 1d10 fire damage. Oh, that's at the end of his turn. Okay. So let me do my other stuff first. So then he's going to take a spear and jab it into you. So
Just a little jab, Indy.
Seems kind of awkward, but okay.
Oh, it is. It is.
Not that spear.
So that's a
No.
miss. All right, listen, dude, you got to step it up with the hits here. You got him grappled, like land. This is what I need.
Wait, he gets 3 attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so he crits on his. He misses his first one, but crits on his second one, and so you're gonna take. Show me those double dice. That's what I'm
That's a
talking about.
lot of dice.
You're gonna take 16 points of what did? Oh, you're
That's a good
concentrating
thing
on
I
your
had those
weapon. Yep. So you
13.
succeeded.
Yeah, the 10 points are gone now, but
Yeah. So it's half physical, half fire. And so he plunges a spear into you, and it rips into your side, and then ignites in flame. And that's going to end his turn. And when it does, you're going to take 1d10 fire damage, which is a little something like this. Oh, which looks okay. No, okay. I'm just going to roll it. Stupid, dumb things. Where's my d10? Nah. 1. You take 1 additional point of fire damage. Oh my gosh, I've only wounded you for 3? The stupid speeches.
yay!
Okay, so, and that last fire damage was when he was holding you in close, his armor is just radiating heat, and you start to get singed and burned by it. Okay, but aside from that, you're only coming away, you're still just grappled. And does he have any movement? He moved 1, 2. Yeah, I get he's going. No, he's already. Yeah, he can't move you because it would cost technically 20 points of move.
He's kind of
movement.
grappled with the tentacle rod, and he is grappling Quentin.
No,
so
it
he
only
has to
costs
carry
10.
Quentin
There's
with
no
him.
compounding, so he's going to move you 5.
And before he ends his turn, he can, well, at the end of each of its turns, it can repeat the saving throw and ending the effect on itself on a success.
Oh, is that a con save?
DC 15.
DC 15. Nope. That was a 10, so he's still
Yep.
enfeebled.
Half speed.
No reaction. Half
Yep.
speed. Anadius.
Yeah.
You're up.
All right.
Oh, you're not
Can I-
cursed anymore. But you do still have Mage Hand if you want to.
Well, he's about to put a curse on these suckers.
Just have the mate
Right.
hand flipping them off.
Give me the old razzle dazzle.
All right. The
Yeah,
razor blast.
Quentin just got grabbed and kind of spear jammed. A lot of fire going on. He's smoking right now. And this
Oh,
guy
I
seems to
didn't
be
really see a
dragging
lot
him
of that. I was on the other
downstairs.
side of the rubble. So let's see.
Wasn't
I'm going
paying
to.
attention.
I was up on the other side of the rubble.
The rubble is not that
channeling my mage
much.
hand.
The rubble is like 2 feet tall.
I'm sorry. Are you channeling a mage hand right now? Okay, thank you. It takes a lot.
It takes a lot.
Oh my gosh.
He's like really focusing. Like,
Okay.
I don't know why the razzle dazzle didn't get him.
So here's just my 1-2 punch. That was the razzle. Here's the dazzle. Razor blast number 1. All right, I'm gonna target you. I'm gonna cast vicious mockery.
So if you would like to
Like-
be One Punch Man, I'll allow you to store your attacks for multiple turns. We can just store the damage up. It's
I
if you
see.
just want to
Roll it
unleash it
all
on
up.
turn 4, yeah. But we have to hear weapon. Like what? I'm sorry, you were
All right.
saying?
Vicious mockery. On
Of course.
Razor blast 1. I'm gonna say, you're ugly. You're mean, and you suck at being a cultist. I bet when everyone else was drinking Kool-Aid, you were asking for Crystal Light. You don't know what you're doing over here. Okay,
Dude, that's
that is
actually
good enough.
it's kind of harsh.
There we go.
He failed.
That's all I like to see. Okay, so
Does
let's
someone have
see.
any stevia for my crystal light?
Yeah, 4 damage.
And disadvantage on his attack roll.
That's really one. Although it looks like he
Um,
attacks 3 times, so it doesn't really matter too much. But
yeah, he definitely does.
but at least one of them will have disadvantage. And let's see. With my, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna
You hear him start
over here.
Emmix, defend us! He's like, you broke him up. He's like, oh god, I'm ugly.
And I'm going to make the mage hand wipe away his tears. There you go. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Such a polite mage hand.
Like Stug's gotta get over the rubble.
I was step on the rubble.
You got blood, and you got.
I'm gonna use. Oh yeah, there's
stone,
blood around. But I'm gonna yell.
and you got fire.
Oh god, it's been so long.
You got blood, stone,
Quinn?
fire.
Quinn?
There's
Quinn!
wind everywhere. Quinn, classic.
So as I throw my sword down into the rubble, I think you know what happens next.
Yeah, you pull off a slick line of sword rubble blade.
Are you going to go down
Ooh.
behind him so that you have the plus
About
2?
that.
I'm gonna go down behind him.
He doesn't. He can reach him from there. Stupid sword.
I can
Oh yeah,
reach him.
that's true. At least one of
You
them.
could reach him from down and behind him.
You should just say.
Ugh. Well, we're just gonna throw a little tacky tack on him.
Shalon, you're up next.
I know. I'm ready. I know what I'm gonna do. I hope.
No.
That's the hit. There's a big old column of stug blade comes down. 17 points of damage.
Not too bad. Have I seen what his
Quentin's,
AC is like?
Quentin's hit harder though. Just telling you.
He's
I was gonna
yeah,
say,
you're right.
There's
Like,
a lot of
damn.
hit points on this guy.
Yeah, but to be fair, Quentin does have the the faith of a god behind him, right?
Yeah, what do you have the faith of?
Well, you have the faith in the god. Whether the god has faith in you is, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah, I'll just go. I haven't seen what his AC is, so we're just
It's
gonna
been a
do
while
another
since you've been
regular check.
streaking, is all I'm saying. I'm just
Whoa.
throwing it out there.
That's what I'm
And
talking
a
about. I
miss.
need a miss.
I think you mean moonbathing. You seem to be getting that
Miss.
confused.
That's 2 attacks.
Potato panudist.
Do I have 3 attacks? I thought I don't
No,
have one. I'm gonna
that's-
actually move.
I think that's your attack action. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's right. I'll move right here. And no, let me make sure in case he tries to get by so he can't.
I think you can technically bonus action unarmed strike if you want to punch him or something.
Unarmed strike.
Yeah, can't you? Yeah. Or no,
do-
you're
I-
willing a 2-hander.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Let's see.
We're playing by Baldur's Gate 3
And-
rules here.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
drop
hold
it.
all my-
Put it in
my
your
2
inventory.
options.
Don't forget to shove him.
Trade it to Shalon. Shalon has it. And then you shove him. Yeah.
Yeah, Shalon's got it.
Yeah, make sure you shove every turn.
Where'd that 5,000-pound owlbear come from?
I'll never forget the beta where you could hide every turn as a bonus action. Oh my god, it was best. Okay. Shalon, you're up.
Hey man, take level 3
so-
thief.
Shalon is going to cast Thunder Wave, which is a 15-foot cube. But if I cast it in the spot next to Little Spear, I should be able to do 3x3.
Yep, without
On top of
hitting
the
any
two
your
of them.
allies, and it's going to push them. I mean, it's still originating from you, so it's going to push them kind of north and east, if you
Sure.
will, up against that wall.
Possibly 10 feet.
I'm small. I'm bound to get pushed.
Does it work going upstairs?
It's kind of like
No,
reaching a
it's not going
hand
to hit
over
you. That's the whole point.
Ah.
Yeah, you're good. They both succeed.
Oh, shoot.
Okey-dokey.
That
Good-
also begs the
good
question:
roll.
They
if they're
take damage
grappled to
still,
Quentin,
though.
Does Quentin go
They
if
do.
they moved as well?
That's a good question.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
I?
we don't have to answer that.
It's a good question. Okay.
but
I
that
would
would be a
say
good thing to know
yeah,
in the
because
future.
Quentin is grappled.
I feel like there'd have to be a roll or something.
Grapple
Like you
implies a
could maintain his
voluntary
grapple.
And
Well, yeah, but-
technically, Spear has the other one grappled, doesn't she?
No, and that's what I was explaining
okay.
about her tentacle rod. I've always kind of explained it as the tentacles are wrapping the person up and holding them.
But it's
But
more crushing. I hear you.
mechanically-
Never mind.
The attacks wrap and crush and then kind of release. And so it's that crushing effects that puts that debuff on them. She's not really grappling the person. I would
I just
thematically
whip
allow
back
her
and crush
to
them every
grapple, but
time.
Yeah, she just keeps slinging that thing out and they're just crushing and they're kind of debilitating the person. That's why it's a con save and not like a strength save against the grapple of the tentacles. It's the constitution of the person to survive the crushing effect.
I'm pretty happy with where I am, so I'm just going to stay. And I've passed my turn.
Razor blast.
So
Razor blast.
let's run over here.
You don't
Help our
kill
buddy
our
out.
whole party.
This guy is just gonna wail into Little Spear. Can I get a grab?
It happens.
Can I get a grab? Nah. He's just gonna start stabbing. Just wait. With two hands.
I just see him just stabbing to like a tiny little cat.
Okay. Stabbing away. Like, Doc, why? What? Oh, his first one was
Fired.
disadvantage. That's why. I was like, what are all these dice?
You rolled a 19 with disadvantage.
Disadvantage, baby. Send it.
Wow.
First attack. All right. So he stabs you and he hits 14 points of damage. Send in another. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Oh, I gotta kill these people. Give me something. All right, and he's gonna. That's his turn. He doesn't want 7 opportunity attack.
Wow, it took 1 damage from him.
Yeah. God, why can't I bonus action shove? All right, Kiri Moonshot. Kiri, you're up.
All right, I guess I'll step back here and I'll just shoot one.
Pew pew. All right, you pull out your beautiful, pretty, flowery bow and take fire at number 2, who's not looking pretty good. 12 points of damage right in the left shoulder. His left, not yours. And the Mickey's running over. Going for the...
Give the clams. Or do you want to surround? Do you want to?
It's
on the
clamping
other side?
time.
I mean, I could put it on the other side.
Flank, not quite
There.
Give him the clamp.
achieved. We have flank. Oh, I keep
Uh,
forgetting
no.
push to talk. You targeted Little Spear. A
I did
noble
not
effort, but
Dark Little Spirit, my bad.
just
Uh-oh.
control clicker
There's
again,
only
yeah.
room for one cat in this group.
Yeah, wow! Finally, the Mickey's been holding back.
Oh,
I'm
cat
finally the smallest one again.
Did you add your? Hold on. Did you add +2 to that?
That didn't even
Oh,
register
no.
on
Let's see. I can just tell you if it's a hit. Nope, not a hit. Okay.
the.
Still, like a keen eye armor like yourself would notice that. It's like splint armor. Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, I
Time
need
for
to
Syl
get
to
some
attack.
like magical paws for Lumiki. All right, yeah, I'm
Okay.
done, I guess.
No dice on the Mickey. All right. Well, we'll go back up to the top.
Just like take
Bill.
Lumiki to a jeweler and have him put metal on the
Right, on the
claws.
claws,
Yeah.
yeah.
Little Spear. We're
Just
back
put
up
some
top
silver
with you.
on there.
Sweet. I'm gonna go ahead and just attack this dude with my tentacle rod.
He's wearing a special
Ooh.
collar.
That's a hit. And apply your sneak attack damage. You got allies adjacent. 16 points, and then do the other 2 tentacles. That's a hit.
Oh, you're targeting one.
She's targeting 1 and 6 points. Yep. And roll again.
Oh, I thought you'd be
Got
targeting
another
2.
hit. It was so
Isn't
close to being
2 who
hit.
she was grabbed onto?
No, she started targeting 1 who stepped in front of her. She's
Oh.
not grabbed on. She doesn't grab on anybody.
Gotcha.
I just crunch like a
Yeah.
Gotcha, you
And
just crunch.
all 3 hit. So I make
Yep.
a
con saving throw.
Trying to beat
DC
what?
15?
I rolled a 4.
Yes.
So crunch again as you wrap up. That tentacle rod is not looking too hot as it is getting seared, wrapping
I
around
know.
these people.
It's a faithful tentacle rod, though,
Yeah.
and I
Until you damage it and you lose.
Anything else?
I'm gonna just disengage.
Okay. Bonus action disengage. And you're moving away. Okay, dokie. No, actually,
Does that work for both of them?
well, I'll give you a little tidbit of info. They both can't take reactions, so mechanically, if you would like to instead just rehide, you don't need to disengage. Because they don't have reactions because of your tentacle rod. Your tentacle rod removes their reaction, so they could not take attack of opportunities.
Okay,
So if
I
you would
just
instead like to bonus action dodge, or I'm sorry, bonus action hide. then
Hide.
Just hide. Yeah.
that's what I'm gonna do instead.
Yeah. So just put that hide on you. And you'll just duck behind Shalon, break line of sight, and disappear into the shadow.
Yep, sounds good.
Shalon, you kind of hear like a Quentin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
this
spear
guy
time.
has me in melee range.
He's
right?
being
You are
hugged,
still
right?
grappled.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
so
sure
my-
it would be your action to attempt to break it, but aside from that,
No,
there's
I'm
no
right where I
penalty,
want to
so
be.
you can just attack away.
Yeah. Yeah.
Grappling is
I
really
will,
only limiting your movement.
Is it this guy? Do I have him selected or
It's
did I unselect
2.
him?
Yeah, 2 is no. You just unselected them,
There we go.
and you have damage go 1d10 fire. Oh, hold on. Nope. I put that on you. Sorry. Okie dokie.
Okay. So I'm just gonna go
I just
ahead.
have your hex.
And, so how do I? So there's that.
That is a miss.
Gonna be a miss.
Yeah, they got pretty high AC.
And that's gonna be a crit
no.
miss.
Oh
Ooh.
no. Oh
There's
no.
nobody adjacent to him.
Ah.
There's someone on the other
There
side.
is
Yeah, but he
someone on the
technically
other side.
can't reach.
Yeah,
the
that's
meat.
way on
He
the other
can't
side,
reach.
yeah.
It's outside of his range, so he can swing as wild as he wants, but nothing
That's
happens.
So
Glad I decided to move.
But don't worry, that hot mama holding the spear shows up, and finishes the job. Makes it look good for you too, and you're like, oh, that was me all the time. So Quentin he's like freaking out.
she splits his head in two with the scimitar, and then our eyes lock, and my eyes start to glow a little bit with the blue
Yeah.
kind of twilighty light.
And I'm gonna say, like, thematically, you guys really don't see her until she attacks. It's like in the moment she attacks, you see like this entity swinging the sword, but when the sword's just kind of hovering there, it's just a sword or a spear in this case. But then it becomes, once it moves for the attack, you see like a wispy shadowy
Silhouette.
like spiritual entity holding the weapon, swinging it.
I'm liking
Is
this.
that
This is-
acceptable, Quentin?
Yes, I like.
I like it.
So you're getting quick glimpses of this individual. This
Yeah,
person.
I'm sorry. I said scimitar, but what I mean is that the tip of the spear is like
Yeah.
a scimitar.
And so that's what I'm
It's more
saying.
of that-
The spear is there. You see the spear hovering,
Yeah.
and then when it goes to swing or stab, you see this shadow image behind it.
I think you know what I'm doing, and I know what you're doing, and I like it.
Anything else? That was your bonus action.
Let's see. There was 2 attacks
So
and
you
bonus
wrecked
action.
them.
I'm no longer grappled.
Yep, corpses can't. Well, they
Um,
can. They
Yes,
can
you
rigor
could run away
mortis
if you
you,
wanted.
but you're not.
It's gonna rigor mortis me.
Yeah, not yet.
If
If you want to hang out for a little bit.
You were beating the action economy, but in fact, that dead body still has you in its grip, and you go
That's
prone as you fall to the ground with the dead body.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you're
suppose.
good. Yeah, you're not grappled.
I'm gonna turn and face the Razor Blast one.
No facing in this edition. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. I'm.
We're
Is
supposed
this
to be
more
playing
facing?
Pathfinder or
I'm gonna move to here.
3.5.
And I'm gonna free action
Uh-huh.
bang my spear against my shield,
Oh yeah, good. Nice taunt.
just kind of rhythmically,
Uh-huh.
not saying anything, just full
Yeah.
eye contact, right?
Little unga bunga in there.
Yeah, a little.
Okay. I don't know where you went on the. There we go. Okay. Well, I will pass to Anadius. Anonymous. Oh, the Vicious longbow comes out. I don't know what you're
Oh, it didn't
targeting.
target it. Well, I selected
Well,
target.
don't worry, it's a 14. It's a miss. It's like shooting Stug with a physical weapon. What a waste of time.
Cool. There we go.
I mean, I hit him.
Oh, snap, Carrie, God. Well, your weapon's infused with the might of, tree
Yeah,
folk.
mine's
A
just
druidic
Vicious.
It's
order.
Love and
just- this is-
sunshine,
This is
flowers.
Vicious.
I could hit him too, Anadius.
All right, Stug.
Her
Anonymous
attacks
is
are
like,
powered by
"Listen,
friendship.
You did try talking your way through this. That was a no. I thought you were doing pretty good.
Were you about
We
to say
learned-
it was a
we
noble
learned the
endeavor?
symbol.
That's it.
I thought he's like, you got some symbols.
Yeah, now we're back to tribalistic murder hobo.
It's not our fault. We were beset upon by foes.
Stug, you can describe what's happening. Would I do it justice?
I have a hit and a miss. So
Okay.
I clearly hit one, and then I whiffed the next one.
Yeah.
Do I hear anything else up there? Or-
Here, you hear the sound of rock on metal, screaming, searing, scorching tentacle meat, taste of calamari. You hear cats hissing, 2 of them.
That's this thing.
Yeah, I mean that's what you hear. Oh, you're just
Doug,
like,
did
oh,
you
let me
remember
go
your
down this way.
+2 for him being flanked?
I don't think it was flanked. Was it?
He is flanked.
How?
Lamiki
What?
and I have
Razor
it
Blast
flanked.
1?
Yeah, technically you and Lamiki have it flanked. That's +2.
Oh, snap.
+2 ain't gonna cut the
Would a
cheese.
16 hit, Pookha?
Nope.
Okay, well, it's worth a shot.
Dang.
No. We're looking for a 17 for Splint.
So I think Quentin's got it, guys. We can just
He's
keep
up.
going.
All right, Shalana, we'll pass to you.
Anadius is like, when did we get 2 Stug? Just
Nice. 2?
So, whatever. I'll just swing my rapier. What's the
That's a
word?
weird way to pronounce magic missile.
But aren't I too close?
lightning bolt.
Is that a thing in this? I can't remember.
What? With magic missile?
Minimum distance.
Well, being
I think
too
you could
close to
fart
cast a
magic missiles.
spell.
I don't know.
You can magic missile him like.
Well, I
put
didn't
his-
know if I could be.
You could put your hand on his face and magic missile from your hand. I think.
Well, great. Then
Mag-
that's
magic missile
actually
is
what
one of
I
the
was
good ones.
gonna do,
Oh,
but I
really?
wasn't sure that I could cast the spell.
I think it's
too
just disadvantage if you try to cast in melee range.
I mean, I guess
Yeah,
it doesn't
except-
really matter because it
Oh,
auto
yeah.
Hey,
hits.
no,
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
Yeah,
dumb
no,
when
except
it
with magic
isn't-
missile.
none of that. None of that. My mage hand goes over there and gives Shalana a high five before that. That should cancel out any disadvantage.
Magic missiles automatically hit.
Quentin turns
Yeah.
on thaumaturgy and starts
Spell
going,
range
shout.
attacks are simply a
Shout,
disadvantage
Jingo.
if cast within 5 feet of an opponent. It's not that you can't, it's just disadvantage. So, with magic missile, you could be falling
no
in
such-
a tornado.
yeah.
And you're like, magic
Yes!
missiles, just find them!
Right.
Magic missiles, find them! And the magic missiles know, they're like, kill, kill, kill! They know. Magic missiles are like cross-eyed, bloodthirsty, like, let's get them!
Can she just specifically hit him in the eye or something?
So it's 3 normally, and if I go to 2, it's 4.
Mm-hmm.
Great, perfect.
3d4.
We'll go to 2. Well, I'm just gonna. Yeah. Okay.
Just
But-
send them. Just pew, 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 pew. Yeah, they make pew. That's the sound they make. Pew, pew, pew,
Pew pew pew.
pew. Yeah.
I don't have JoJo. Where's JoJo? Pew pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew. That's what they do. What do they fly out of?
What do they fly out of?
Mm-hmm.
Her hand?
Where do the magic
Oh,
missiles come from?
purple?
Where do they come from?
Her hand?
They're chin missiles.
Do they fly out of your chin?
Her nose?
No.
They fly
On
out
my
of your
hand,
nose?
or whatever I'm
Still.
holding on my hand.
Still
What are you
pulls out a
holding?
rocket
What
launcher.
are you holding?
Power
This is
world.
my
Well, that's why I'm
question.
trying to remember.
What are you
It's
holding?
been a while. You haven't asked in a while.
I haven't asked.
Well, I don't know. It's been a while.
How does Shalon have a really chiseled chin? And they're just like,
Pew 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 pew.
Sharp. She's like,
I don't know, I thought I
what
had
I'm
a-
holding.
Focus. I don't remember if I had a
You have a
focus
crystal.
or something.
You have a crystal.
I think
focus.
that's what I thought.
Yes.
There it
So
is.
they fly out of your
Have it.
shiny crystal in your
Yes.
left hand, or your is Shalon left-handed, right? I'm sorry.
Left hand.
So the crystal's in her left hand because her rapier's in her right hand. So she's
Yes.
right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got it. Well, then magic missiles fly out of your crystal,
Got it. Yep.
and they go and fly at them.
Yep.
Sorry, that's my noise. That's the sound magic missiles make. Anything else?
Staying right where I am.
Sweet. He's gonna stab. Yeah, he wants some of that cloth armor. Get wrecked. Oh,
Did you just say he wants some of that cloth farmer?
That's right. Boom.
He knows what he's about.
Sending two. Oh no, she's got the ring. Yeah. Sending it. Here we go. One more. Yes. Send it. Big damage. So Shalon, he levels his spear at you because he doesn't like the taunting of those magic missiles and goes, stab, stab, stab. 3 spear strikes. They don't seem to sear you as hard as some of the other people. One of the rings on your finger seems to be glowing orange in response to some of these effects.
Oh, that's fire damage. Ooh.
You just figured that out?
Like, it's cloth armor. She's got like 13 AC. She's not dancing right now. That's free target.
I thought you said claw farmer. I don't know.
I probably said them both.
And I thought you were
it's
trying to attack
Lamiki.
Little Spear. I don't know.
I thought we were talking
Yeah,
about claw armor.
I couldn't get the little spear. It's you and Lamiki. What y'all doing?
Are you kidding me?
Oh no!
That's what I'm talking about. No, I love.
There's nobody
no.
nearby, so
Range
It
attacks
pounds.
are completely
It was-
different, though.
that's Lumiki.
I love.
That's Lumiki. Lumiki's
That's the
not
claw
shooting her
attack.
claws.
What do you mean, Lumiki?
Lumiki is not shooting her claws.
Oh.
That was a
sorry.
freaking 19.
I
Did you all see that?
I
It was
saw
the 19
Kiri's
in the real one.
picture, and I was like, "Yeah." Lumiki just kind of goes, "Wow!" It just.
You roll a 1 to be hilarious.
She's like, oh, hot.
Yeah, it just kind of rolls around. It was a bad showing. Sorry, I thought it was a Kiri bow shot. I was like, yes. This is
Blue
exactly
should
what
now
I
roll a
needed.
1. Shoot Shalom in the back.
Oh,
then.
of course,
I
she'll
thought it was
roll a
gonna happen.
19.
19.
I thought it was gonna happen.
My gosh. 8 points? All right. Kudzu puts it on.
All right, Sil, bring us home.
So
Yeah,
I'm
isn't
just, Sil's
Sil
just sitting
able-
up there watching. Like,
Wait, isn't Sil allowed to give people like plus
She could
4
have
or
helped all
something?
this time.
yeah, she
Yeah.
can. She can help. Does she help?
Always.
Well, who? Here, I'll put her with
She'll
your
master
You
initiative.
have to
'cause
say
she's been-
who or against the. I thought it was a.
No,
Oh, that'd be
you
awesome.
help an ally.
And still helps.
Alright.
Still
well.
helps an ally. You have to say who she's helping.
We'll help Quentin
What she's helping Quentin do.
attack
Live.
She's giving Quentin advantage on his next attack. Is that
Yes.
what I'm hearing? Okay.
Sorry.
This guy needs to die.
Okay. So back to the top.
Yeah,
Little
it's
spear.
bedtime.
I put away my tentacle rod and took out my short bow. Need to give the rod a little break.
Okay.
Giggity.
Well, you got to move a little to get line of sight, but aside from that, you should be able to shoot, no problem.
Mike, come stand next to me.
Yep, perfect. You can see his face. Short bow. You're in
Yeah.
stealth. Allies are adjacent. Advantage achieved always. Sneak attack. Engage.
You are a leaf on the wind.
Oh no. That doesn't end well.
Send it through Quentin's legs.
My
Sneak attack.
gooseberries.
Engage.
Oh,
That's a hit.
Goodness.
As always.
I'm glad that was with advantage.
One dropped.
Right.
Who would roll 2 1s? Never. Advantage always. Oh, sneak attack not engaged. Give me 3d6.
Okay.
And I'll math. Ooh, 10. Finding
So 19
enemy.
points.
Oh boy. It's not looking too hot. He's had better days. This is a rough Tuesday. Anything else? You saw bonus action and movement.
Did he roll his con save at the end of his turn?
Nope. He is now.
Okay.
That actually just flew across the screen. Crazy person.
Okay, or not.
It was a 19, but y'all didn't see it, so who knows? Oh, even better. It's a 20. He's good. Tentacles are
Alright.
free. Ah!
Then I'm. Can
You're a
I
little
just
spirit.
hide?
Sure, you're behind big people.
Cool. I'm hiding.
You're a blur on the wind. Quentin.
Yeah, I'll engage with the razor blast thing.
You will have advantage.
Do I need
Yeah.
to hit a button for that?
Yeah, ADV in the bottom left. Just
Plus
push
the
that
plus
in.
2.
Yeah, he's flanked. We'll add that +2 if needed. Not needed. Oh, the spear jabs. The spear connects.
Thirsty blade. Misses. But that's okay,
second
because
attack-
bonus
second
action
attack misses.
also misses.
Oh,
Dang.
yes. Splint
Even the
armor, baby.
ephemeral's having. Oh, man.
What did I hear? Big hero and audience about to save the day with a vicious mockery?
Any,
Is that what I heard?
With a vicious mockery, amazing.
Yeah, anything else? This guy is not looking great.
Big Daddy and audience is about to come to the rescue, guys.
Anything else, Quentin?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
give it a shove. Just take this from an
yeah.
audience.
Quentin is going to use his free action to action surge
If you
and
spit on him.
Use your point of
Action
surge.
inspiration. Don't let me have this. Use your point of
So-
inspiration.
so I would look him dead in the eyes and be like, give up now. There's still a chance for you to find absolution.
You're like emceeing for an audience, be like, he's gonna lay it down here in a second. And you're gonna wish you hadn't. Alright,
I mean,
an audience.
I don't know what he said, but you absolutely have no chance of redemption. I hope you die.
absolute.
Oh, he saves. He rolled a 19 wisdom save. What are the chances?
Alright, does anything happen on a save?
I don't. At your level,
No.
maybe.
Let's
He
see.
probably says, "Man,
Yeah,
that's
No,
doesn't
it's
take
the
half.
worst cantrip in the world.
You don't take half on a save.
No, it's the worst cantrip in the world.
nothing
Oh
happened."
my gosh.
This ain't Baldur's Gate 3.
No, hold on a second. I didn't have anything to follow that up with. I just wanted to feel
Wow.
like it wasn't a complete waste. So
You need like
I'm,
ninja stars that are bonus action ninja star.
Stug, you're up.
yeah, make my character better,
Yeah.
Puka. Can you give me bonus action ninja stars?
Yeah, I feel
They
you.
can only do
Stug,
1 point of damage, and he has to roll a D2.
Stug, you've walked down the stairs, but there's still commotion behind you.
This isn't done yet.
31.
Isn't this going up the stairs?
Somebody's ready for dragons. It doesn't.
over?
What is
This is the problem with Stug. Like this
Mediocre.
every turn, right? It's just every turn with this. Stupid.
Doug turns around and is like, why isn't he dead yet? Okay, he's dead now.
Stupid fighters. They're stupid, OP, ridiculous, consistent
As long as I
damage
hit.
output.
They have pretty high AC, it seems.
Yeah, they have pretty high AC. Yeah, Stug casually turns around, is like, oh, and just kind of swings. I'll move you back here, put you in range, Stug. Just
Oh,
Oh,
missed
okay.
one.
excuse me, kitty, and just kind of cleaves him right down in half. And that's that.
That's
Yeah,
where
we'll
I
just
think
end it there for
sleepy
tonight.
Alright, what do they have? What do they have? What do they have? What do they have?
And nothing on their persons actually. As you examine, like they really don't have the capability of holding things. Like the armor itself was
No
kind of
pockets.
fused and melded to their body. There's no cloth of any kind, no pockets or satchels or anything like that. Like they were. It's like this armor is kind of fused to their body. in its various plates. It's almost like it was cooked onto them.
That's
You
pretty
see
hot.
seams where the
Stug looks at him
flesh
and like, that's pretty cool.
I see what you did there.
you see seams where like the flesh is kind of burned and cauterized to the armor itself. So, and though the embers die out as they die, they have no possessions of any kind.
As they
Cool. And
And
die,
you don't
they're-
think there's much value in that armor, but you could take. Don't let me stop you.
Nah.
I mean, it's metal, right? It's scrap
yeah,
metal.
take it to the scrapyard. I mean,
Yeah, that's a
somebody
good idea. Just drag
Yeah.
around some scrap metal beneath the
go
dungeon.
had a bag of holding. I just put the whole people in there and be like, this would be easier.
The
don't have a
whole
bag of
people.
The whole people.
The whole people.
I don't know
Listen.
how to get a bag of holding.
Somewhere in Waterdeep. It's just a week. Y'all can take a day trip. Little break, little siesta. Little
You
vacation.
mean a year's worth of game time?
I'll get you there in 3 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Like, y'all hop on a
Yeah,
wagon.
I'll-
You're in Waterdeep. Boom.
Let's go ahead and schedule it now so I can time my 401k so that it hits right when we
I'm
get to
gonna-
Waterdeep.
I'm gonna kill the stream.